Welcome to Jartcast, a community course critique stream that is bad. I forgot to turn off my parser overlay because everything about my life is cursed all the fucking time. Alright, since we forget to do this literally every single time, roll call, top to bottom alphabetical.
Hi, I'm Griff.
It's me, Gunla.
Hi.
Jartcast staff doesn't know the alphabet. Let's go!
No. I think it's just because like there would be people without mics in this situation, and I was looking at voice. Hi, I'm Shenji. I'm the dude who make the thing.
I am Runa. I exist, I think.
Hi, my name is
My line.
Porter. I play games. That's about it.
You ruined it.
Fucking next time we're drawing straws.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
God fucking.
So if you're just joining us, this
Anyway.
is the level of quality that you can expect all night. We have a lot of submissions and there's a lot of shit to get through, so just strap in and adjust because it's gonna be like this the whole way.
Okay, hold on.
long
We're still
night.
doing roll call.
We
So
all
anyway,
on this train wreck together.
all right. So anyway, Porter, play games next.
Alright, since the next person was muted, I'll just go ahead and do it myself. My name is That Awesome Guy 173. Just call me Tag for short if you'd like, and I've made exactly 1 releases.
Have you
I
ever
am true.
made a map?
I have an excuse now, yes!
Yeah.
I am Trailblazer 1. I have also made one map.
Well, here. I've never made a map in my life.
What?
Twill rolls up. I don't even play this game. Orbinaut Simulator. Alright, so we're trying something a little different this time around. Since the net game testing last episode went pretty well, we're bringing everybody in for fucking spectating purposes as we do the turn-by-turn breakdowns. And then we're going to do our best to test everything in a multiplayer setting tonight. Whether or not this actually works, we'll have to see. But hey, can you guys control yourselves over there?
Sorry. I'm being bullied. I'm sorry.
All right, so what are we doing first? I didn't actually.
I thought we already established that.
I know what we're doing first. I just don't know what the map IDs are, so I have to open my log really quickly.
Oh.
So everybody can spec at their convenience if that's how we're gonna do this.
Oh yeah.
Are
Alright,
you
let's
doing it
see.
solo first?
Yeah.
I'll just stay and watch.
What is the
We're
fucking
doing-
file name on this thing? Man, oh man.
There we go.
I have a lot of scrolling to do.
Fun.
Good.
Wait, did I not get the file I said we were gonna do first onto the server at all?
No.
I'm the best. No wonder the search wasn't working.
Does everyone have it downloaded?
Oh my god, Trail!
You should.
What happened?
Yo, can we have a do-over on, like, that entire fucking sequence? Hi, welcome to jartcast for
Like
real
roll
this time,
call and
where I
everything?
actually add
Hi.
all of the files that are submitted. Nice.
Are we doing another roll call?
I don't...
No.
That took like
No.
20 minutes. I think we're good.
Alright.
Understandable.
On the
fair.
road.
Jartcast is filled in front of a live studio audience who hates us. Alright, so our first submission, while people figure out how to stay spectating, that's distracting, thank you. We have something from Twins Are Okay, who I think is most known in the mapping community for Epic Cup. I'm gonna be working with a beta version of that. Let's see. I want you to play its hell map, however. Twins, I can't promise you that's gonna happen. Alright, there's this is a really good thing to hear in the issues and quirks section. Redacted is mega cursed mapping wise. No matter what, issues like to pop up here and I don't know why. And his favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate, except written 85 times and stretching this row of the spreadsheet to an entire screen.
Nightmare.
Heathen.
Nightmare.
I feel like I've never had good chocolate ice cream because I feel so negatively about it.
Chocolate's alright.
You gotta have it with like various add-ins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too crazy, but it's good.
It's basically like
Alright,
vanilla, but
let's see.
chocolate.
Yes, Porter.
Alright, Aqua Planet. I've seen this in Jart a couple times and a couple other servers as well. So this isn't completely blind, but I'll do a clean run before doing a turn by turn.
This is a very pretty looking course.
Yeah,
I
visually.
like that waterfall.
Yeah, visually this track's always been pretty impressive.
Isn't this like a zone from Sonic Chaos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It looks really good.
really interesting pick.
Ooh, that's kind of
oh,
dicey.
Oh, that is.
I think
That's
that's just
little.
open jail. I think
But the
that's-
rest of it is good. Like, I really like this.
That boost pad placement makes me mad. This is like just overall great use of color throughout here. Everything feels like it fits really well together.
I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit apprehensive about some of the turns, directioning wise.
This coming up
Just
here
like-
feels mad awkward.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the turns that would otherwise be a little trickier are saved for the fact that the outside edge is such a strong contrasting color, so it's easy to read even if it's on flat ground. And this is like... Yes. Simple and effective. Yeah, I did notice some amount of rank shuffling on this when I played in net games before, particularly at the final straight, which is weird. Oh, 4-lapper, okay.
Where lappers are always weird.
And
They either
Twins is
feel, like,
actually
too
here.
short,
Sick.
Either feels too short or too long.
I actually didn't know the lap count because I had my HUD turned off.
Oh,
That'd be pretty important.
With this map.
Well, it's
where's this
cinematic.
map
I'm
got
just
This
watching
turn doesn't
Tyrone
feel
just
like it has a
drive.
whole lot going on. That's like... That's a lot of space with no variation. That's the thing that
Where did the
jumps out.
signpost
Where is
go?
the signpost?
the signpost went inside the road.
Yeah,
I
that's
took
a little.
That's pretty
my
good.
signpost now.
Alright, so let's go through this. So, right angle turn that's actually readable. Praise the Lord for that. And yeah, like this is flat ground right angle, but fucking dark on this side and that bright leading purple on this side. Pretty easy to follow. This boost pad placement is like actually made of frustration.
Yeah.
Like these just exist to bait me into wall bonking. I don't think if you're taking this section at speed, it's even remotely consistent to hit this.
I honestly, my thoughts are like with the next turn ahead, it's so close and there's not a whole lot of time to get through there. I don't know if it's even worth it to really take those in a net game. Maybe in an RA perspective, but
Yeah, they don't cover a whole lot of space, This is like a visually cool turn that feels like it goes just a little bit too long without variation. Like that entire section is, I guess, should I also turn on debuff checkpoints so mappers can watch
I
for
would.
that?
Yeah, good idea.
I should as well.
Last I checked, I don't think you were able to like cheese this map in any like.
It doesn't.
There
seem
isn't
like there's
really a whole lot
places
of-
you could skip.
It's very insulated from the looks of it. The only way you'd be able to cheese it is if the checkpoints were lopsided.
So you could just turn around.
Yeah,
I
somewhere back.
I don't know about the red and white signage here. I don't actually think any sort of signage here is really necessary, to be honest. You've got one place to go. You've got super dark walls and something super bright catching your eye with speed pads telling you should be here. Plus, like, there's always something under the waterfall.
Yeah. Honestly, the arrows look more like an eyesore than an actual like directioning of where
Yeah, they're
you're
like the
supposed to go.
one texture I've seen in use so far that doesn't,
There are red
I didn't
springs
even-
on top of the item box
What
pad.
the
Can you hit
fuck?
those?
I didn't even notice them honestly.
Why?
Yo,
But what
Wall
for?
springs?
Like, this seems like a
That is,
potentially cool track element, but what?
That would only be
That was-
useful if like you're going
No, no,
really fast and you needed a way to turn.
okay, no. I actually see what they're going
Oh,
for
yeah,
because
okay.
it's kind of just to direction you in the other way. Like,
It does seem a little on the janky side because it's really easy for a player to probably overdrift and just fall off.
The
don't think-
situation I see here happening 100% of the time is some dickhead in a net game is behind me and knows that if I'm trailing something, I might drop it here for item econ, and so they're gonna fire their Orbi right along this line and slam me right here.
Oh yeah, that's. Ooh.
I think that's hilarious, honestly.
I like that.
Yeah, I kind of feel
Also,
like it should
I've
be
also-
allowed. Maybe.
I also
Plus
want to
the
point out that I've
scenario-
never seen. I don't think I've ever seen sideways springs used in a V1 map before. So
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
props
because
on
these
that.
are an SRB2
Yeah.
vanilla element, aren't they?
No.
they are not.
Are they not?
Okay, they're an element in 2.2, but they are not in the current version of
Oh,
SRB2
okay.
carts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense, because I know I've seen the V2 dev reels with horizontal springs that may or may not crash if you throw Orbinauts at them.
Trail, you might want to turn up your mic a bit.
I can't.
I mean, this
do
is
that.
actually
I
very
can't find
similar
it
to
on
how
my
they
end.
are used.
He's
in V2,
about
so.
appropriate on my end. I've got him boosted by about 10 dB.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of like usage in comparison to like how they're actually being used, yeah, I'd say this is I don't want to say accurate, but like it's like a respectable approach.
I think it's fair to light that pad, considering so much of your
Pad
attention
is-
is drawn over here, and it's like
Yeah, the pad
completely
itself
flat
is just-
area. This,
yeah,
this is
it's
another bait
completely-
pad.
Yeah,
This
it's
one
completely
feels a lot more
missable.
forgivable. I'm
It's
wondering.
completely missable, and even if you take it, it's like doesn't really help too much.
I feel like there's probably a way to
I'm-
angle into this so that you can fucking take the cut in the wrong direction, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
might
what I was
actually be
thinking too.
quite strong.
It's so cool.
Yeah, but who slows down during net games?
Me.
That's
Well-
true. Gotta drive with a small brain at all times.
that and like you got like everybody going for that.
This is a little
potentially.
concerning.
That isn't actually drivable, is it?
No.
I mean, probably not traversable.
Did it look
no,
like you were
certainly
Okay,
not.
good.
going right?
I just wanted to make sure like no one gets stuck there.
I remember. I don't know if this was ever fixed, but I remember one time I was playing on this map and the waterfall was like solid. I don't think it's still there, but I think it's
mean,
worth.
I don't remember
The,
that.
Yeah,
the,
might as
waterfall,
well.
like
Like
this,
the
back
one that's
away
like
is the
wall,
one kind of like lining
yeah.
with the road.
like Carol, go back.
this does feel a little bit like, I don't know, on a sight read that was difficult for me to parse. So what's going on here?
So just run
Like-
into the waterfall. Like not that waterfall, the other one.
The other waterfall?
Like the one that was like, yeah.
The
like
one that's lining the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
just
I remember there was
fucking
something funky with
straight up
it
slam
the
into it.
first time I played it.
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, you can.
That might have gotten
Oh.
fixed.
Oh, wait. Are
Wait,
you talking
it
about the
rises you
fence
up.
right there?
It rises you up. Is it possible?
Because there's
you
a
can, like,
fence right there. Like, okay, back up a bit. It is actually, yeah, in that direction.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
actually a fence. Like, it's a pigment texture.
Look at that blocky waterfall.
That is.
I do see it.
That's going to be more invisible on stream than it is here because of video compression, but that's still pretty tough to see at speed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also.
Remember-
I think it's drawing
Exploiting.
on top of the sector too, so there is some Z fighting. You might want to look at that.
Yeah. Like, that's not even obvious as a track element from, like, this distance.
That might have been what I was thinking about.
It looks like texture
'Cause I think
filtering
the
going
first-
wrong.
Because the first time I played this track, I don't think that was like that fence is like visible even. So, I don't know.
I'm also not really sure what purpose this fence serves gameplay-wise. Like, I think
I mean, I could see it as like a way to guide
maybe
people.
without the step
it were
down,
more like-
I think this would read just fine without the full opacity fuck off waterfall, but that might vary. This entry here, maybe I'm a complete alien, but this was visually confusing to me for a bit. Maybe it's because of the use of your purple texture along this edge here, which thus far has read to me as boundaries of drivable road. And so you're approaching and you don't really have sight on the section. I'm very bad at driving. And you get
I feel
a
like you could
peak
just
of
add a
that
mid-texture
plus
there.
kind of a weird way forward, where it's not like directly in your path. And then super blind edge pads again. You just gotta know. I think since you're traveling at speed, the wall bonk there isn't too bad as long as you bonk after. Lining up for this if you're already at speed. Probably a bit tricky.
Now,
I'm not even sure how I feel about that sneaker pad on the U-turn because it kind of gives me a bit of Daytona vibes.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you mean where just everybody takes it and everybody uses it at the offer?
Yeah, that's
It's dicey.
that's what I could see things devolving to. In which case
Yeah,
it's doubly bad
that was
because
really
it seems
That was
super
really good.
invisible. Like, it's hard to even discover when you're going through the map.
yeah. I'd put like one of those, what are the highlights things? Like, for some
Yeah,
speed pads and
you
other
need to
maps?
like
Yeah,
mid-texture
yeah.
maybe. But
Mid-texture,
the other
yeah.
thing to consider is
Just-
that in net
yeah,
games,
use that
this is
lower
maybe
capacity.
one of the best trap spots ever, because you basically have to be committed to the line while you're coming out of a waterfall. I think
Yeah.
adjusting would be pretty potentially awkward. But then,
I feel
you're
like you
going
could
that far
actually
out of your way to
extend
trap that section.
Yeah. Okay, now, Tyrone, I want you to try something real quick when you get back to the waterfall.
Okay.
Because I noticed that the waterfall, not the one that's directly at the wall, but like the see-through one,
Oh,
that you're facing right
these,
now.
they
Oh,
have
yeah.
water
Oh,
properties.
okay.
So
Yeah,
your gravity
okay.
is reduced, but I appeared to be floating because I was going down the wrong direction.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was worried that like it was raising you upwards, and
Although,
like,
honestly, if you're gonna have the waterfalls, that seems like also kind of a cool track element. Maybe some sort of shortcut that's only makeable if you're at speed for the entire
Yeah.
duration of, like, reduced gravity or something.
yeah, like you boost into the waterfall and maybe get like a small boost upwards, maybe? I don't know.
This one says, it's visual fluff, but it could be so much more, and I got disconnected from ripcord. Get used to that happening a bit.
He missed the perfect story.
Zuboler says, I'm surprised no one on the cast has caught the checkpoint error. I mean, you caught it. I didn't need to catch it.
There's a checkpoint
Third-
there?
There's 13
13
checkpoints out of 11.
There's 13.
Oh,
It's hard to notice checkpoint errors when you aren't doing the big net game and haven't turned on the checkpoint.
Let me boost Barkley up just a little
Hey,
bit here.
Barkley.
yeah. Also, Barkley's here now.
Barkley, why
Hello,
are you
Barkley.
playing Trials?
This is Boardplay,
Yes.
famed creator of
Introduce
Minecraft
yourself
Door.
properly.
I can play a game.
No.
I don't find nuts. keep thinking about working on Ice Cap, and then I'm like, man, that takes a lot of work, and I don't want to do work. I want to play a video game.
I mean, later
Gotta
tonight we can
commit.
still play.
I feel that.
Later tonight we can still play Terraris, you know.
Yeah, in that game you can both make
Yeah,
things
I
and
think
play
you
games.
maybe take that every single lap. There's
Yeah, that
no
seems
way you take
really
the set if
easy.
you're front running at least.
Like if you're doing it first try, it's probably gonna not be as easy to do, but once you get it down,
It is
I
also
have
worth
permission.
noting that
You
that skips
actually
an
made
item
it here.
block.
Miracles. I moved my schedule for you. You're welcome.
What?
pyro noises.
See, I think the layout's solid. I don't know what I would do with this turn. It seems like, because you don't have clear sight on the entire path because of the inside waterfall, which I think is a cool effect and you should keep it. I feel like it gives me the same vibes as like the final turns of Umbrella Rush Winds, where you go in like, alright, I think I have an intuitive sense for how long this type of turn is, and then it just keeps going and going and going, and you're sitting on a red like, do I want this? Some kind of variation here, maybe.
I kind of
but
have
don't
an
know
issue with
exactly
how this
what
track
I'd do.
handles textures. Like right there, why doesn't like the texture you're driving on the curve turn keep going until you hit the decline?
Bonk. Then I don't. What is?
It's a really aggressive thought barrier going on.
I see.
Performance-related
also-
culling, or
There's also a boost pad right there, if you
what
haven't
the?
noticed.
Well, okay.
That's rough.
Something
No.
tells me opening this in Zone Builder will solve our inquiry.
Missing textures.
Okay.
Probably. It's probably a missing texture.
It looked like a missing texture now that I saw the
Gonna
rest of
slowly
it.
open the zone builder.
I'm not. No. What?
See,
Hey,
this
my
is why
man.
I bring on our expert consultants.
Neat.
I'm
Because
not for
this
consultant.
opening
I
area
just-
is neat.
I-
I think the whole.
I
I
play
like the
video games,
visuals
man.
a lot, actually.
Yeah,
One
no,
man.
it's visually like very, very nice. Feels completely at home as like a native Sonic thing. You nail it there. Defense, I still don't know about that. I think this turn is the only thing that I'd maybe consider giving another look in terms of layout, besides the oopsies we always take this pad on the slope 2 turn.
I think the fence near the waterfall could honestly just be placed with like a regular wall. I don't see why that can't be the case.
The
Maybe
slope
it's
turn you come
really
up to here should not be as
bad.
sloped as it is.
I don't know, I
Very
think it's kind of cool.
important
Let's hear it,
thing.
Ginger.
Map looks like
Okay, if you don't hit the booster and you slow down on it, you're just gonna drive into the off-road like 9 out of 10 times. You have to hit it
All right, well let me do it
Exactly.
shoeless and see like how
Actually,
shoeless and don't hit the boost pad. Try to hit it like
What?
someone who's doing their first time.
Yo,
Anti-backtracking.
You cannot
that's one way
backtrack.
of doing that.
That is.
Yeah,
Props
it,
for that.
It honestly seems pretty
Yeah,
friendly,
Good
Bart.
thinking.
Like, I think the sloping is only strong at the top, where you don't really have a lot of reason to be unless you're going to the springs for literally no reason. Hey, the signpost, oh, there it goes.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I must
Farewell,
go.
Mr. Sign.
My planet does not need me anymore.
Alright, so is that what we got for this?
Yeah.
Get me in the game.
Oh, we're doing
We'll get to that.
No, not yet. I was just kidding.
Probably wait till you're done with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna save the net game testing for after we've done turn by turns for everything.
I don't know if anyone else heard me earlier. This is a very important detail,
Alright.
but the minimap looks like a duck.
First thing I said, actually.
Are
Map
we
looks
doing
like
Mario's? Are
A
we
duck.
doing
Looks
Mario
like a
60?
duck.
A duck, oh my. You're gonna have to change
Okay,
that
look-
mini-map.
Hey, listen. This is the exact same
Ew,
problem.
I like it though.
This is like Mario Kart 64 fucking Rainbow Road bullshit. With mini
The
map.
duck is
looks like
cute. Don't
I'm not
understand
saying
why
it's
that's an
bad. I
issue.
like it. I'm
It's
just
like
saying
the
that's what it
duck
looks
from
like.
interesting.
It's
is
like
what
the
I'll
duck
say.
from Wakfu.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
You don't know the duck from Wakfu? Whenever there's like an erotic scene, the duck comes in and blocks the view.
Stop.
Well,
Alright,
that's
moving
Actually,
on.
stop my
Barkley.
recording. Alright, so let me restart that.
Barkley.
I'm tangling cords on my desk here.
What?
Bless that show, by the way.
Alright, anti-station zone. So we'll do a, Have I run this before? Those are some
Right, star music.
SRB2S stairs. Okay, I misread that term.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
whoa,
this
okay.
is non-Euclidean shit that's not compatible with my desire to have nice perspective. I've played this before. This map is only compatible in software. It uses visual portals. I'm not
Oh
switching.
yes, this map.
Software is garbage. This is a cool gimmick, though.
Yeah, I really like the gimmick here.
Even,
this is
even
really
if it
cool.
looks jank on
gimmick's
OGL,
cool.
I think it's a fun
It looks,
is.
it looks
The gimmick-
jank, but it looks
The gimmick
fun.
itself is cool, but the thing is, it's like
Yeah, I also don't understand the
That's
reason
like-
for those visual portals.
This is a good
Nope.
texture.
That's pretty good.
You didn't really do anything through that section though.
That's true. I think it's okay for something to have a break in pacing for spectacle. though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
these
I don't-
turns are very unnecessarily
Cool.
wide.
The fucking edge pads, always.
Yeah.
I'll restart in
Restart
software and do another run around, but don't expect me to deal with, like, jartcast would be very short if I played in software, because I literally have motion sensitivity issues that make me want to vomit when I use it, so it's sort of a
Same way.
non-option, and so I'm going to be coming at this
Wait.
from the perspective
I also
of
kind of don't really know the point. I don't really know why there needs to be visual portals there.
It's visual.
It's just for visuals.
I mean, it's a
It's
fun
just
gimmick.
for-
It's,
Cool.
you see that feature and it sucks to have to, like, not use it because of renderer compatibility.
Now, I
And,
will
like,
say
this
the
is
section.
a cool set piece.
Yeah.
That is a cool sequence of turns when you can see it.
Yeah. I will say
But-
that section kind of fucked me up when I first took it because I didn't know if there was going to be like an immediate turn or if I had to keep holding my drift. So I got scared and was like, okay, I'm just gonna release my drift now. Oh shit, I need to keep drifting. Fuck.
Having
So I'll
the
restart
purple.
really quickly in software, just to, like, make sure people see what this is intended to look like.
Alright.
I guess as a note, I know I've said it before, I think at least to you guys, but a big thing to me is that the purple barriers, or really I guess the doors, whatever you want to call them, they create some really bad item blind spots. And so if you put a mine there, it's almost guaranteed that someone's gonna hit it.
Yeah. Like again, it's a very blind fucking thing.
Like, I think once you've practiced the map, you sort of get a feel for the turns, but there's no way to really get around the fact that, like, people are going to have trouble seeing throughout with the trap placements.
Alright, game capture rehooked. So let's see this in software, because it is definitely a way different effect.
Mirrors.
Hello.
Oh, so the cat gets a hello, but the dog gets sent home?
Okay, that's cool.
The cat made one noise.
That's cool
The
as
dog made
shit.
That is cool.
45,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still green goop, but the not strictly possible turns, those look pretty sick.
Yeah, these green loop sections are like, that's pretty alright.
It's neat, but
They're not
does
as long
look
as I
pretty
thought they
jank,
were.
especially if you're playing on software as intended.
Kind of reminds me of Portal.
Now you're
Because of the
thinking.
perspective
almost keeps-
distortion.
Why
That-
are there
that shit is
springs
still blind,
there?
isn't it? Ugh.
Yeah, it
That's
kinda is.
that's
Yeah.
that's a really aggressive corner to come into. Bonk.
Oh! Sector hopping.
Yeah, so these blind transitions are nightmarish for trap placement.
I don't even
That
think
like
the portals are-
disqualifies this from being fun in net games, maybe on its own if you're playing with people who are like seriously there to win, because there will be a mine like every other lap at that exact spot.
And they're not portals either, so like, you know.
There's apparently
I'm
some restriction that prevents them from being portals.
Yeah. I'm glad those 2 boosters back there are bigger now.
I like how Chase says their cat is also judging this track. Got that kitty.
Barkley's cat is the most important developer.
Yeah.
Right, so wait, where is it? Right here. There's like red springs in the off-road. Look at that. What's up with that? It's crazy.
This is a weird section because I consistently it's super dark out here, man. And with not a whole lot of visual contrast between main path and off-road, without a real like you don't have a feel yet for how that slope is gonna affect you. So you approach this at any speed, and you've basically got to hold outward the entire time, and even then, sometimes you're grazing. So it's some awkward.
The turns are a little wide.
And then it's a Control-C of that turn in the other direction before you come around the finish line.
That section's changed a lot. It's different every update.
I'll type it out because.
Yeah, everyone's kind of talking over each other.
No,
typed it.
So.
This is a really cool set piece. Like, visually, this is awesome. And it justifies the turn being, like, nothing. Being literally just rainbow sparks with an item set. These sections, the effect is, like, novel, but considerably more jank, and there's not a lot of player interaction happening here either.
Yeah.
So I sort of feel like this path should maybe be an alternate with a more traditional track somewhere available there. Am I getting airtime from that first one? I feel like I am.
It looks like it, yeah. Just very slight.
That's quite amount.
You got off the ground for like a couple seconds.
I have absolutely no clue how you're supposed to do this cleanly. It resists me completely.
We chain it?
Yeah. I would like.
It just needs to, like, the biggest immediate quality of life change is just make it brighter. Like,
I mean, brighter,
It's
yeah,
so
but also like make turns less wide and more kind of. I wouldn't say narrow, but like, you know,
Don't join Berkeley.
closer together and not as out.
this is a sick effect, though. Like, if I'm coming away from this after seeing it, was that airtime over the pad?
Yep, that's a lip.
Oh yeah, it is
Did I
slightly.
line def ride those?
It's slightly raised. You can see it in OGL.
Yep.
Wild.
Interesting.
I think it's just so that it is visible instead of it just being, a flat texture. Like, I think it's less for the geometry.
So yeah, I
and
think
more for
the
clarity.
major blocking issue for me here is that a sequence which is otherwise a nothing turn, if you're on OGL, becomes a nightmare turn where you are subject to blind corners and trap placements that other players aren't. Using visual portals for, like, critically conveyant sections of track is a big trade-off because of this, and I totally feel like the desire to want to use the flashy toys, but as someone who, like, is basically incapable of enjoying the game on software, like, I'm going to need to switch back because my stomach is churning a little bit. It's a really rough look. That's a tough sequence of turns. So I'll actually swap right now.
Actually, those arrows that you're seeing in software aren't visible in OpenGL, so that's also kind of a fuck.
That's crazy.
Because that's what I'm saying. When I went through that section at first, because I mainly play OpenGL, I was like, am I supposed to drift here? Am I not? And it completely fucked me up.
Waiting for the hook here. Here we go. Yeah, so you compare, like, now I have nice perspective, and my brain doesn't, like, freak out. And this is, like, IMO, this is entirely appropriate for, like, not supported by your renderer. But if I could make a super, like, off-the-cuff suggestion, you should definitely do crayon drawings of the rooms that would normally be here. and slam them on the
I love it. Do it.
Oh my god. That'd be so stupid, but also hilarious.
Like Crayon or MS Paint.
wall. Like, scan a
MS
literal physical sheet of paper that you drew on with crayons.
Or
It does
what
have
you
wind
could do.
healing.
What you could do is you could actually, like, realistic situation, you could just screen cap the rooms.
Yeah, if you wanted it to be a little bit less distracting, you could absolutely screen cap the section. Maybe do some kind of effect on the texture you're applying so it looks like maybe the intent is you're looking through a window instead of a fucking portal. But I'm so biased towards crayon drawings, man. I'd laugh my ass off every time. I'd still be laughing.
Throw money my way and I will draw every single room for you.
So there's your offer, twins.
You do not want to initiate that.
Fucking Shenji with crayons of being too powerful for mortal man.
Listen, I eat them and I use them.
Oh
But
no
yeah.
no no!
On that note, I feel
unhealthy.
like all of the opaque purple walls could also get the crayon treatment, and it would go from "this is bullshit, I can't see anything" to like laughing about how stupid this goddamn game is that there's a renderer where features just don't work. So that's my official suggestion on that note. Regarding layout, there's a lot of time spent not really making interesting choices about how you're lining up. There's a lot of, like, near 360 turns where you're just chanting blues or chanting reds depending on the stats. You have the long, basically just go forward lol section here, where, like, the pads make this a way less interesting transition because you don't even need to, like, maintain speed going in, you just need to hit the pad. So I'll reiterate my suggestion that maybe, like, make that an alternate route and give us something a little bit meatier for the main route.
Yeah, I'm noticing that right now.
Spring.
There are
Yeah, like,
definitely
what
springs
the
in the off-road.
Why are
You
there?
guys didn't notice that?
I keep saying
Yeah,
it.
Barkley
Aaron's
pointed
like,
it out.
bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Look
mean,
at
it's
it. Why
well
is
known
that
that I'm blind.
Anti-frustration feature.
I guess
How
it
to get, like, more
kind
beat
of
in there.
shoots you back onto the road.
It seems more like a band-aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's
the
like,
solution
oh, you
would
got hit
probably
off-road.
not be to not have a situation where you die to death here. Oh my god. Fucking spring sprites. That is, you're never gonna notice this when you're racing it.
That's
That is
crusty.
beautiful.
But in a good way. Like pizza crust.
But yeah,
Alright,
you
go
could
drive
wait.
it.
Barkley?
You could waste
Drive
time
across
fence
the-
this section and it would
Listen,
be the
Drive
exact same,
into
but
the
less
X's
frustrating.
right now. See if
Drive
they
into the
create
what now?
X's. Go back. Look there.
I mean, this is also
The
a
X's.
spot where you can decorate with non-Euclidean geometry as well.
Oh.
Oh, that's
don't even
literally
block
just a solid wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not as interesting.
Oh wait,
Like, it's one
Tyrone,
way
I
of dealing
think
with
maybe.
debug fucking checkpoint
Isn't that what?
exploits.
Wait, no. That was the first thing that you kind of jumped off of, like got airtime off of. I was thinking maybe it was lipped or something.
Yeah, it's difficult to see in this section for sure, and like because of the slopes involved and like poor lighting and long distances, it's really hard to estimate how threatening the turn actually is. You basically have to like chain blues and drift out, which is not something I think people will get on a sight read, and then expecting them to hit the edge pads while doing that requires a lot of pretty quick direction changes that I anticipate being sort of frustrating, and it's the only thing to do in what is otherwise like just drive lol. So there's a lot of potential visual interest here. I guess my advice would be focus on creating like meaningful layout interest next and clear up a little bit of the jank with OGL portals. Doesn't have to be crayons, but I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Anybody else?
Ooh. Make
I mean, again, just make the space section not as wide with the turns.
make it be clip art.
Okay,
no.
holy shit.
Sonic Robo
That's
Blast
no.
2 carding clip art.
Using
Oh.
stock sound effects.
That's made in heaven.
Man scratching head at
Come
OGL
on.
portals.
Come on,
That's
man.
actually a good question. Why hasn't anyone made a stock sound effect mod yet for cart?
I
There
think
is
someone
one, but
actually
I
I
did.
saw one on Twitter.
Oh, someone actually did?
Yeah, it's just I couldn't find it anywhere. The
Yeah,
last
some like
I saw
royalty-free
it, it
cartoon
was-
effect sound pack.
Oh. I need to find that.
Better
So-
question: why hasn't someone made an Ed, Ed, and Eddie sound pack?
Do it yourself.
Damn.
See, I do have a gigabyte worth of edited MIDI sound clips. I can
Oh,
probably
no.
For
put them
completely
together.
pure reasons, I'm sure. Not planning on
Yes.
making anything cursed with that. Alright.
Who do you think
let's
makes
see.
all those YouTube videos?
Me.
There you go.
Alright, Heaven Pass.
Heaven Pass.
No, SRB2, get out of here!
No, it's back.
No.
Oh, and it's here. Oh god, this theme.
Yo,
This
Yeah,
is
way.
a hilarious sequence of turns right off the bat. I think I remember playing this.
Why is Angel Island in the background?
for reasons I will say later, I like that this map exists.
Yes.
This actually looks like a kind of fun layout.
You got another second returns map.
Oh man, what the fuck?
What
Okay.
was
Item
that?
box inside.
That was an
the-
item
oh.
box inside the ground.
That looked like
I
a
think
fucking...
it's just the offsets being incorrect. I don't think it's like intended.
I am hoping
Yeah.
that is, and not intentional.
It kind of looked like a landmine, kinda. I was like, what the fuck? You added landmines? It's kind of based.
What landmine is
This
yellow?
is man.
Well,
Three
look at it
boost
whenever you
pads
pick the
into
top section
gigantic
again.
straightaway.
Is that what?
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, it's starting
Yeah,
to
that looked like
come
water
back
to
now.
me.
Yeah, that was
This
definitely
is-
an animated
this is
waterfall.
This whole
Yeah.
sequence is very rude as an opening set of
There
turns.
there should
Definitely
be
should be an arrow there.
Where the
I would also
wall-
extend it. Like, I'd extend the road just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
way too short and way too many turns at the beginning.
There needs to be a lot more going
there is
on like the
frustrating to me because
outside.
you're already at speed from the mini turbo you got on the gigantic, tempting fucking mini turbo sloped turn, and then it immediately wipes it away with, by the way, everyone gets speed here. Your mini turbo.
By the way,
didn't
if I
matter.
could just make a quick comment real quick about like the visuals, there's a lot of shrubs and a lot of flowers in places that don't need to like have
I
that
think
many
that's
shrubs
fine.
and flowers.
That's
That's just like
The
the,
fucking-
original Heaven Pass.
the red spring section is kind of confusing to me.
Yeah,
Like, when I was
there's
first playing
no
through it, I
altitude
didn't know.
variation there, which makes it really difficult to read because the red springs themselves don't really come into view until you've already committed to a line.
Yeah.
I would say slope those up a little so it can be seen from a distance, maybe.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a starting
look
point
at
because
those
these ones,
fucking
look at how
shrubs.
nice and visible these are. This is like if you've got airtime, you want to be on this path guaranteed. Fucking
Look at
done
that
it.
waterfall.
If you're here,
I also
like
want to
if
say
I'm
I'm not
approaching
sure.
from
like-
this spot, this looks like a flat plane of ground to me. Doesn't even look like there are
Yeah.
caps until I creep up a little bit more and realize, oh no, no, no.
No.
An easy solution, twins, is just tilt the red springs upwards, slope it a bit, so that they kind of pop out.
Yeah, I'm
At the
also
very
using
least,
that
you'll know
display.
where exactly you should be going when you enter that section.
Chrome says the
That split
inconsistency of the
particular
beginning turn
between
having a
spring
barrier
and
and using that same texture for drivable off-road is an issue. Where is that used
Wait, there's a
elsewhere?
speed panel there.
A triple 90-degree turn. With that, there isn't a whole lot of like. It seems like the track width, especially there,
Is this off-road?
at that opening section, is
It is.
a little too small.
Also, I don't think players are gonna know that there's a distinct difference in the height between like the ridging here and the ridging at that first turn.
Yeah.
That was a long fall.
They're probably gonna expect like here they're gonna be like, alright, I'm gonna bump it, and then they don't and die, and they're like, alright, this map,
You can
Right?
interpret the difficulties that I'm having with this turn
Yeah.
whatever way you like, by the way.
Maybe raise the wall up a bit. So that's
look at the land.
You used it too early.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to know that you need to use it late? What?
That's a bit.
Yeah, the sloping is
I
pretty
would
rough.
recommend.
That's legitimately like taking the sequence wrong, but that's like it might be a little unfriendly.
I will say net games
This
are going
doesn't
be
even look like a turn as you're approaching it. Like, what do I have sight on as I start the race? I see an
You can
item set,
only-
and I see an arch. That's it.
You can. The only thing that tells you to turn is that small piece. You can see it when you're coming up, right there.
Yeah.
That tells you to turn.
Small
You
piece
can't.
of wall.
Yeah, you
It's
have
too
that
small,
small
everything else is,
triangle of
like,
green
straight
that
away.
says there is a sloped up area over here.
I would say, other than obviously, I think you could probably deliberate from the original and just expand that area significantly. There isn't really any sort of... I understand it doesn't look like there's a lot of use of want to use directional arrows, but if that's going to be kept anywhere remotely similar to what it is right now, it needs directional arrows, like, absolutely. Because that's probably, like... It looks like it's, like, bare minimum 1k frac units just off of the starting line, which, you know, is like, that's the recommended amount.
These springs don't extend for the entire area when it's like clearly makeable at various airspeeds from like out here if you were to spring. I feel like that should. I mean, these are like this is kind of an awkwardly set up texture to begin with here. You can like see it clipping off the edge of the.
Well, I don't think the texture.
I think it might be.
You could just realign the texture using a tag, and that'll get it.
I mean, even then, the textures aren't really the main problem. The main problem is like the expanse of the springs.
Yeah, so like at once you have a section that's difficult to sight read with like springs that are narrower than they need to be, and a cut that might be a little bit more precise than people are led to believe while approaching it.
I'm also wondering if this track is like too long for a 5-lapper.
It is.
Like I kind of felt like while playing it a couple times.
Let me
4
legitimately
laps
just
would be...
gun it for 5 laps and see what my time is.
If you go past 30 seconds on your first lap, it might be too long. Because what's that add up to? Like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
2 minutes and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 30 minutes.
That's a 32-minute track. I don't know. We might have to make this a decimal lapper.
Yeah.
That looks like a fucking landmine. I kind of like that.
Okay, so on a record attack
under
item set, that was 28 seconds. That is crazy. This can go to 4. It might go to 3, honestly, depending on how
I think
much
4 is
lower
about right,
routes are.
Yeah, I think 4 is.
4 is right, but like there's the fucking mindset people have that 4 laps is inherently cursed. But yeah.
Okay, listen.
I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree with it either.
Okay,
like,
listen.
I'm
Let me
just saying
just
that, like, be prepared to hear that.
The only
I
reason why I don't like 4 lappers personally is because they either feel too long or too short.
Yeah, the landmine items.
It's that
definitely
weird
do
in
look
between
weird.
between
I
having
think
like
it's better to gauge whenever we do the net game what the laps count might be better for, because you're not taking into account someone getting fucked over and how bad their time is going to be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like if we see someone with like 3 minutes 30 seconds,
Man,
Chief.
look at how many boosters there are
I
in
saw
this course.
Green Hill Wall. Green
There are dash panels everywhere. You are at dash panel speed all the time. This is a huge nothing section where you're at dash panel speed the whole time, with virtually nothing happening before the next item set. Then another huge nothing section where you're at dash panel speed. Then if you take this route, another huge nothing section where you're at dash panel speed before making an awkward blind landing. And that's a lap.
I
And
estimated
not
about
only are
11
certain
speed
stat
laps.
blocks going to really struggle with this, but there's not a whole lot of interesting stuff to do on this layout. I think the most interesting thing you can do is fuck up this turn while trying to slip tide.
Wait.
There's a boost pad in there.
I just noticed how many item boxes he put there. That's like fucking 30.
I mean,
okay, listen.
I really
So
dislike
many
missing.
items.
I dislike missing sets. I think that's fine.
Same. Like, listen, Barkley, listen. What?
No, I'm not
There's
saying it's
another-
bad. It's just really.
Yeah.
Is this
Surprise, you could never
necessary?
boost pad.
What?
12.
Probably not.
I'm gonna.
No, I'm not
gonna
saying the item
start a
boxes are
jartcast
bad.
rehab group for people who like use 20 dash panels per map.
With me.
I just think seeing all those item boxes is really funny.
Twin said it's a remake of a vanilla SRB2 circuit map.
Yeah.
I'm going to ignore that and judge the layout as its own thing, because you as the creator have the freedom to interpret that theme and design however you like. And I think if you're going to release something, you kind of owe it to yourself to go beyond just its a port Lamau. Because
Well, it's not a direct port, is it?
Is it not?
It's not a
I don't
direct
believe so,
port.
no, because like,
taken
if this,
from Liberty.
hey, if this were a circuit map, like, this would be
You wouldn't need to
the
jump.
previous version, and you wouldn't have
Yeah.
the shit. Like,
Yeah.
It feels like there should be more like floating buildings and stuff. There's a lot of
Sonic would absolutely snap the map in half.
that's true as well.
Also adding maybe an elevator section? Well, not an elevator section, but like...
No.
There seems like there's a whole lot of like unused space.
Yeah,
on,
it
like,
just
the
feels like
outsides
look
of
at
some
that big
turns and some
empty like
zones.
you see like the super big cloud texture just animated. I feel like there should be
Give me some cool,
not too much.
like more precise, like risky route through there. Give me like some alternate
Put,
way
like,
of
a
approaching
few
this turn.
floating
that isn't
buildings.
run at it with boost panel speed to a right angle. Give me some
Look at
meaningful
that fucking
difference between
fountain.
these left and right paths that isn't, I didn't want everyone on the same red spring section because then they'd bonk each other into hell.
Hey, Tyrone, could you look at the fountain real quick?
The fountain?
Yes.
What section? Sorry.
Look at it. See it right there. You can see it. There are some green flowered zone textures on the water.
Is that a big deal, though?
Texture errors.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that try there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd fix that.
I'm
I
fine
actually
with that.
never would have caught that because of how dark that area
Yeah,
is.
It's like barely noticeable in the water. I mean, now you can see it perfectly, but I mean, like... while
Okay,
you're
that-
You
racing-
need to immediately
That's-
make that a real thing. You need to bulldoze
Yeah, that'd be really
that
cool,
section
actually.
and make that like a deliberate route. Because that's sick as hell.
That's cool as shit.
this
like, for those
this
that
one
have-
accidental interaction is cooler than like 90% of this layout.
I fucking
have
I'm a
love big
little worried
opportunity
about
here.
like
Because it's a neat scenery piece as well.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good
worried
replacement.
about that being a little overpowered, but
Not
mean, at
right
the
there.
current
Make a
layout,
new
for
one
sure.
for like
Yeah,
the
not
red
right
spring
there,
bar.
but like it's like
Like that
similar
last
You know-
red-
style, but like
Okay, no. You could do that. You could just like put the fountain to the left of it and have it
Almost
be where
looks
the incline up
makeable
there.
too.
Wait, hold on. Actually, better idea. Put the fountain in the middle of where that turn is.
Oh, it looks so close.
Yeah, you can go all the way around.
Yeah,
I said
just
that.
skip half a fucking lap.
You skipped too many checkpoints to finish, though.
Yeah, it's likely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
see.
look
If
at
you
the left
actually
doable.
maintain water skip speed there, I think I see the idea. It's tough though. You've
Oh,
got like
man.
3 skips at best, I think.
And sometimes you don't skip because you don't hit the top.
Yeah, because there's like some areas that are death pit marked, but maybe with invents.
Isn't that so? Nah.
You could totally make that. Oh my
Events and
goodness.
growth.
I mean, no. Growth would make it like make you sneak down that faster.
Well, did you just test it out in single player or what?
Ooh,
How
I
about
see it.
bouncing on the right
You only
side
need the
instead
2,
of
I
the
think,
left?
and then you transition to the, yeah. Twins definitely says it's possible. Having maybe just tested it recently. Take the other
You should put a
path
little
or
Easter
hard
egg if
way.
you like manage to
Yeah.
if you manage to like actually make that in a
I mean,
net
we got a
game. Just be
gargoyle
like,
here.
hey, you
Just
did
hanging
it,
out.
smiley face.
Yo, shoutouts to gargoyles.
Shout
No.
out to the gargoyles.
Dude, you almost fell off there. Oh,
Yeah, the
Hairpin
turn's
a
a
little
bit precarious.
bit thin.
like it looked like you were doing it perfectly. And it was like, nah, dude, you almost fell off, bro.
A lot of these roads
Okay.
are thin, but they're not too bad.
It looks like it's maybe bare minimum width for what you want if it's the only path.
I don't think it's even the width issue. It's more like you can't even see where the edge is because it's just littered with fucking bushes that block where the edging actually is.
It's the first instance of Cart needing a lawnmower.
I mean, there's lawnmower out wide.
Tyrone, I think Grow just makes you sick.
Yeah, I don't think Grow.
I'm gonna
Like,
You're too fat.
Welcome to Jartcast.
You didn't hit the water that time.
this is a course critique stream, supposedly.
Like, look here, you can't even see where the edging is with all the fucking.
Yeah, you do not want to take Grow in that section. I would either
Yeah, so
like
we've
make.
reached the horrible medium where... Oh, that actually looks pretty tight, too, and I'm 8 speed. That might be,
I would like.
unmakeable at lower stats, especially on normal.
So on that one corner turn, I would like either make a. What am I trying to say? Like a flat area near the bottom, maybe? Fucking, I don't know.
People asking, when do you want Grow? Let's be real, fuck Grow. Grow is the best item in the game, though.
Yeah. Look at this
Has the
dude.
most potential. By far.
The thing that bothers me the most still is like it just feels like there's nothing going on in the, like the outside of this track.
Go right.
I mean, courses are allowed to be basic.
Well, like this feels like look, there's nothing to the left. There's nothing like anywhere. There's just like a fountain and then the track layout.
This is really entertaining to watch on the minimap.
Yeah.
Do I go right around the pillar there?
Funny Eve, try go from one corner of the map to the next.
What will she do?
Something.
Better question, will she make it?
Go right.
100 SRB2. No!
God.
You can't bring my YouTube drama here. I literally don't know how to do this.
I would not spend too much time here.
Yeah.
Remember how many maps you have to go through.
Give yourself
That's
until
true.
like 145. Timer.
I've got to bail. I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think since Twins is here, I don't really need to do a recap. I think, you know, like, what people are thinking initially.
He's writing it in his notebook.
Again, like, just at that one hairpin turn, like, I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
It's like a flat piece of land, like, near, like, the bottom of where
Oh, that's
That's
it.
how you're
That's
supposed
the
to do it.
one. That's yeah.
That's a little
I
sus.
wasn't thinking
How
big
is that
enough.
sus?
You weren't even thinking.
What's even sus
You
about
can't
that?
finish
though?
it,
You
though,
can't
so
finish
it's not
the
an
ra-
exploit,
You can't finish the
but-
race.
It's like a crowd. It's like what crowd Cradle has. So, or
I want to at
Right
least,
over
like,
lap 3.
I want to get my checkpoint warning.
Let go of
There
Excel.
we go.
But
Yep.
if you don't,
Yeah.
there's an uh-oh.
Sick.
So
Alright.
that's just like a fuck it.
Nightlit Woods.
Ooh.
Wow.
Visually,
I
this
can't
okay.
see
This is the map
shit.
that Twins be showing off.
I love it.
Turn off your
Okay,
shader.
hold on.
Turn off your shader.
Wait. I love the look of this place, but yeah, it is kind of dark.
Our
You can't-
shaders
okay, you
not like
can't-
reasonably
I like the,
accurate to software these days.
You should not
No,
have to
they-
tell
they're
someone to
supposed
turn off their shaders to be able to see shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, I can see
No,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
I
but
mean,
it
I
might be-
could-
Let me just
It
do
might
this
be
as
brightness.
is, and I'll see whether I acclimate. There is
it
like
might
a
be
bright
a
white
brightness
border on
thing.
the edges here, so...
Yeah. That's what I was gonna
this
say.
This map fucks visually. I'm gonna say it. Like
Yeah.
this is good.
Music choice is interesting.
It's from
Minus 10,000 points for ATS, but plus 10,001 points for it fitting the theme.
What the
Oh, yeah.
fuck? Bro, are you just saying that because people use
Whoa,
music
whoa,
too
whoa,
much?
whoa,
Ooh, that's a
whoa,
little-
okay.
That turns kind of blow. What the hell?
fuck is this?
What the fuck?
All right.
Okay, so atmospherically, this
Oh.
is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This, like, nails the vibe.
I love it.
Oh, I still have Rig Invincibility, hold on.
Yo, this is Colorado.
Bro, the city skyline.
Oh,
Turn,
Yeah,
go turn
fucking
the other way.
coming up and seeing the city skybox, that's sick as hell. That's
This is
awesome.
it looks so good. I love this aesthetic so much.
And then you go into the cave, and then it just stops. Like,
Then we have tiled
That's a
wall again,
little hard to
sadly.
see.
But
Oh,
this
look
is
at
cool.
trees
the
come
why are
back
they
down.
why are they growing? Oh no!
We're descending into trees.
They're slowly
This
rising
is
from the
such a
ground.
nothing layout in places,
Yeah.
but I honestly like with the vibe. I honestly kind of it occupies a 3-color drive space in my head, where like you're kind of just there for the ride.
Yeah,
It's a very cozy track.
There's a
If
lot
the borders
of
were
very
like,
good
hold
sneaker
on.
cuts.
So
Like,
the
this
borders
track-
were lit up the entire the entire way, I think this map would have
There's
like
something up
very
there?
good
Yo,
trouble
wait.
visually.
Actually,
As
Rudy,
far
you
as,
just
like,
gave me
where
an
to
amazing
go.
idea. Like, if you use like ground lights as like a border.
Yeah,
Like-
same with the sneaker panels as well.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go with like the cool like city at night theme, like just make the whole road like I don't know, like make the
The fact that
borders
happened to you
light up.
twice in a row is not a good sign.
Like make them maybe neon or something like that. I don't know.
Definitely gonna need a vaporwave encore palette for this.
Also,
Gamer.
this track just screams like lo-fi beats in the race too.
Yeah,
Those
those
boost
sneaker
pads-
panels in
What the
particular are
fuck?
so invisible.
Yeah,
you,
they're,
you
they're
definitely
also
light them
like,
up.
why are those there other than? Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
that's
Yeah.
not even a
Good
real.
look.
That's not even actually blocking the step up. That's let's see my permanent pad and fucking
Those
actual
don't even
play.
look like
But,
they
like,
look like they're
What are
they're
these
reappearing.
even doing at this location to begin with?
Yeah, I don't know.
This section, I like. I fucking scratched my nose for like 10 seconds. No time
Personal
penalty.
Personal request: if you're gonna go all in on the visuals, add like fireflies or something above the lake.
Put
That'd
like
be really
put a little
dope.
island in the lake. Put some trees.
Yeah.
Like you got trees up there, but you don't have trees in the entire
Just the-
empty
the-
section
the-
right before the. Come on.
And actually, wait. Actually, are the trees covered in snow, or is that just lighting?
That's just the snow trees.
The thing about
that's
doing
a bit-
super wide
Yeah.
layouts with like super relaxed bank turns is that most of the time they're not actually very relaxing to drive, especially if you don't have sight on the full path. You're doing
Actually,
a lot
wait.
of like blind
Alright,
empty
so hold
chaining
on.
and misestimating the actual size.
Right
of the
here,
turn.
is there something up there on the left?
I think that's just for lighting, and it's actually a really cool effect
oh.
here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
If
Although
there
I
was a
don't
little bit more
understand
visual
why.
interest in the area that it was illuminating, I think it would work a lot better. But as is, like, just it's rare that you see a game in this kind of fucking potato engine. Like, you actually
I
see
just
people
hadn't-
taking advantage of light and shadow in their work.
I just have one more idea. If you're gonna go for full lighting effects on this, like make the walls in the cavern like have like gemstones or something that reflect light or something like that.
Yeah. And apparently, Twins does
I
have his own plans for
actually-
this. That this is like visually, this is a work in progress, which is why I'm like,
Yeah.
what's here, or what you've clearly put time into, is like it has me super excited for the look of things. The layout, I'm not as sure about just yet.
Not.
That
Also,
there's
I think
no
there's,
reason for
like-
that to use a traversable texture if it's not traversable.
I think there's literally only like 3 item boxes as well.
Yeah, I think there was something in the
And-
submission notes about this being the most work in progress.
Oh wait, no, there's more. There's an item set right at the beginning of the race. Then there's another one as you're entering the cave. One after you exit the cave, and then one directly after exiting the cave. Fuck.
That is, I've read that wrong so many times. That's crazy. Like,
You can't see anything.
Yeah, the drop off
What?
from visibility is a little much.
yeah, like
It's
the,
darkness
something like the
within
illuminated
darkness.
outside lines would be pretty fantastic for
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity
This
to
is also
have
really
a
good.
really bright arrow on there.
them. Just magenta and yellow. And make it spin in circles on the z-axis.
Like, I think a good idea with the gemstone thing is like right here where Tyron's going through. Just like make little pillars of gemstones on the wall here for like
Yeah.
like because you just have this empty. You have all that cool cityscape, and then here it's just
Yeah, that's what I was saying
gray
before. Is that,
wall
like
for like
once
10
you-
seconds.
It
Yeah,
is
once you enter the
unfinished,
cave,
and I'm
like,
sure like that
yeah.
absolutely reads like I've watched the layout and I want to work on the visuals later.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited for where this is gonna go. I love the aesthetic on this.
Agreed. This is like
Yeah,
represents
I want
really
this map to
fun.
go places. Not gonna lie.
I'll also reserve like laying into the layout for like netgame testing because it could play totally differently than I expect. This is just my experience with like not a call out, but like a lot of MK's work in particular. It gives me that similar vibe where as soon as you're forced to divert from an intended line, cornering becomes really, really awkward. But yeah, for what's there, like, I'm super excited to see where that goes. Feel free to resubmit when you have something that, like, you feel is closer to MB submission.
Yeah, I do want to say though, in terms of the visuals, I would love to see this map go places. And if there's anything that like you feel like you would want to run by anyone in Cart Crew who like specializes in that sort of department, do not hesitate. Like, my DMs are open. You know? Do you want more visual critique on this? Like, no. I'm not saying like commissions. I'm just saying like if you just want more visual like advice, like hit me up because I want to see this map go places. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. It's like I think it should mean a lot to anybody to have that sort of like creative channel opened.
Yeah.
So let's see. Moving on. That was YD, correct? I believe YF is the hell map. And I was asked to take a look at that, so...
Guess we'll find out.
If this sucks ass, it's gonna be about 45 seconds. Hope you know.
Whoa.
Oh, it's this map.
Oh, it's this one.
I think I
haven't played
recognize
this before.
maybe.
This is... Oh my god!
I have not played this. What the
Oh wait,
fuck?
no, this is a different one.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Whoa.
I've seen this.
I have seen this
This
as
is
well.
like a meme.
Okay.
This is me
hold on, wait.
disassociating at 4 in the morning, watching like people review military rations and roller coasters in the weird rabbit hole parts of YouTube.
What is this?
Oh, yeah, that road's kind of sketchy.
Oh, and it's
like
all
there's blue
off-road.
water. Like it's blue water.
Who's you into a wall?
Okay, hold on. Immediate thing. Blue ground, blue ceiling, blue walls, and then water.
You're going backwards,
going
by the way.
backwards.
That special stage design.
Yeah, let's leave. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know this is bad. I'm not gonna waste time telling you that it's bad. You made it to be bad. Why am I here?
I think it was like his first map, though.
So
Actually,
it's the battle map, I guess.
No?
Is it?
Yep, it is. Okay.
Entryway.
Did you know
Can't see.
Doom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
No,
you know
right
what
here.
Dooms?
What happened?
That was just a battle map, so it's kind of out of my dominion.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could have done like a quick battle thing.
Well, we could test it later.
Rather
Though.
quick.
Yeah, I don't think we have any battle diehards in this group necessarily.
Me.
Me.
All right.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
Negatory from me, Chief.
No, you aren't.
No.
Diana says, wait a minute, you said you wouldn't be looking at Hell Maps last jartcast. I did, and then Twins asked me to look specifically, and I'm like, okay, there must be something different about this that merits my attention, and there wasn't.
You lied to me.
Alright, so that was Epic Cup Beta from Twins. Thank you so much for your submission. Hopefully the feedback inspires. So what's next? We just did a cup. Should we do a single here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it time for me to leave the call?
Alright, should we?
Depends.
We already had one
mean-
SRB2 themed thing. Give me a map ID so I can warp straight to it.
XM.
Alright.
On mute.
So this won't be 100% blind, but I think I've only done like a couple laps on this in some testing, and it's received some revisions since then. Wait, hold on. Gum, are you still here?
They
Yes.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? It's protocol.
Cake batter.
All right.
Strong answer.
Alright.
I respect it. I respect the hustle.
Based.
So this is Azure Abyss Zone by Gunla, who has muted himself out of respect for the creative process.
Fire Emblem.
The detailing here right away is, like, nutty. Please read the notes. Alright. Looking for feedback on anything in particular. Additional readability / directioning. Areas where choke points seem a bit too apparent. Areas where there are slope physics intended to remove them from the map entirely. Encore remap coloring. Any known issues / quirks that I should ignore. A handful of hilariously broken line deaths that no builder likes to have a cow over. Map is designed more strictly around normal speed and it's an actual hell house on hard speed. I am tempted to play it on hard anyway, just like how I played Twins visual portal shit in OGL. But I will give it some normal time for a bit.
This is what it's like to be normal.
Is music low or is it just me? Or is this part of the song just
It is you.
pretty
It's
quiet?
part of the song. It's very much part of
Didn't
the
quite
song.
read as off-road to me there to begin with. Alright, split path here. Same color
item
walls and
mark's kinda
floor,
screwed.
but it
Oh.
seems manageable. Those outside pads seem... Yeah, I don't know about those. I don't like the
Fear.
look of that gargoyle situation. Yep. Boot
It's
an ass
funny, though.
immediately.
Crap.
That's an interesting trade-off to be made there. Oh, hello. None of
What
that
about the
does
weather?
anything to me. Maybe on the next go-around. That actually faked me out for a second because Glass Force hadn't been used yet. And so I thought I had to react to something.
Yeah, I really feel that normal speed bias.
For sure, that must be hilarious on hard speed. Oh, this is the hard track, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright.
That's pretty good. Mini map is off center.
Here's a lesson to everybody. Place your signage at eye level so it actually works. And make sure it has, like, clear and present color contrast and is visible well before you need to actually start lining up for a turn. Oh, there's a cut there, actually. Still doesn't read as off-road to me. Can I take
Don't run
this
over the
section up
flowers.
here?
No.
There's to
You're not
Misty.
Aerith.
What? Yeah.
Probably.
I get the feeling that I just missed a major design cue. I'm also not sure how I'm supposed to step up there. Be from the back. There's not even more pads there.
All in on the
Yeah.
center or die.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see if I can
That
take-
signage seems a little.
Yeah, this
baked
whole
in.
section doesn't even read as a turn until I'm hitting the center barriers, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a cool look at the path below that was a little confusing.
The section, that section you were in earlier
That almost looked
was a little bit
traversable
better
to
than
me
it
for a
was
bit.
before because it used to just be a pit.
Like the thing about that section is that, like, you see, like the one split section is that the arrows are pointing down, but I don't feel like that signifies that there's a split path that strong.
I appreciate this. Hard signage is just a mad gargoyle. Like, there's actually no signage for the split path. You just have to hate yourself enough to take it.
Choose the angle path or the Davial path.
I can be your angle. Or your devil. Yeah, there's absolutely no fucking way I wouldn't be, like, pinballing off every wall on hard speed. It's weird to me that you're not concerned about that, but... I mean, if you want to design something for a particular set of handling characteristics, that's, like... That's your prerogative. It's a creative choice. I'm
I
not gonna
admire the
fucking...
49 checkpoints.
Oh.
49. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so, Hopefully I don't ruin your life if I inspire you to make layout changes. Jesus fucking Lord.
Oh no.
And so I think these turns are pretty clear. You got an outside line that's like got a reasonable contrast. This doesn't read as traversable to me, this area. Like as I'm approaching, it actually doesn't read like much of anything at all. I guess the intent is the pillars here. Load it in Encore. Oh boy. Oh yeah, because I was supposed to take a look at the Encore remap, so I guess I can cover that real quick.
Yeah.
There's a faster
do
way to
hear
get Encore,
go
isn't
back.
there? Whoa!
Oh, what the fuck?
It's Christmas,
That
baby.
reverse text on the banner describes exactly how I feel.
You're red now.
So are you like an acid now?
Huh.
No.
This looks
The flowers.
foreboding, and these contrasts here are a little strong. But I do kind of like the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the sky should be like purple instead of green.
Yeah.
Maybe?
It's a little
I'd have to
bright,
see that to make a
little
call on it.
distracting.
Right now I'm thinking like bright green floor with highly saturated red walls is a little
Okay, so
intense.
the difficult thing in that is that like you would need to actually create a new texture entirely and like designate a section of the palette to that, because the way that the Encore remap works is that it's going to take everything that is that neutral shade of like jet blue and make
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like a
I don't think that's
handpicked color. So it's not a handpicked color. It's more just like
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, understand that like Encore mode is a palette remap, and like you are still working.
I am
in
very
adhering to
slightly
the-
concerned about the location of this signage. I feel like it could be moved to the back wall with not much of a penalty in readability, and I do think I body slammed the cage here at least once, because I didn't understand what it was moving at speed. Not sure if that's just like me being completely insane.
Nah, I've done the same thing.
Yeah, lots of visible signage that manages to like not detract from the detailing of the map. Holy cow, you fucking did it. You know, my
keep not
opinion on it
taking
is
the
like
double
I would
route.
rather have direct sight on the path than signage, but good signage does well enough.
You gotta take the Satan path.
So some of the right angles are a little bit tricky for me personally, but you're given so much damn time to like notice the signage at the back wall. Plus, like, hell,
think this
this
encore
section, I don't know whether this was your intent or not, but this actually, like, fucking dipping down and then pulling up to put the signage at eye level. Alright. I appreciate that. I'm not fucking with these, like, gargoyles over here, though.
Yeah, I would
That's, like,
definitely like.
That's super risky.
I would either like add more speed pads on those, like further up, or move them further up.
One thing I'd like to point out is that the Encore remap actually kind of makes those speed pads kind of blend in. So maybe
Yeah, the
use
green on
a different
green.
texture for that section.
Misparsed there. I'm not actually immediately sure why. This was double signed, but I think my eye was drawn away by the upcoming set and a visually like complicated section over here. Maybe move this set of signage to that wall above the bars. Not certain. That might be a rare misparse. I did get it right a couple laps in a row, but the other thing is like this feels like incredibly cohesive, but it also gives me sort of a feeling of like being lost in it. Like,
Okay, so
while I'm learning this, I don't actually know what section I'm in. If you insist.
Yes.
Yes.
Look,
Oh,
now
what
you're
the
having
fuck
fun.
is-
See, you had fun.
If that's in the release version of the course, I'm blocking you from every form of social media. That's fucking crazy.
Oh.
I'm not sure if the wind is entirely necessary.
Oh, the way. Oh, I didn't even notice.
You need to give that sneaker signage because there's no way, like, you can hit that for real on normal with no sneakers, but nobody is going to know how their first time in. That's not difficulty, that's a knowledge check.
Also, 2 laps is very fitting for this map.
Yeah, 2 laps is about right. I'll turn off Encore now. Nice.
Have you only done it on normal?
Yep.
Do it on hard.
Oh no. Gumball's gonna be mad.
Big boy speed.
If you're gonna test any map, I think honestly this should be prefaced. You should do every map on normal and hard.
Yeah.
Don't even talk to me, McLarge, about easy speed. Don't even speak to me about that, bruh. Oh. Who's making
Yeah,
maps
so
around
immediately
easy
this palette's a lot easier on the eyes.
Yeah.
Pretty much nailed the color map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Easy shrink.
I'm a little worried about
Oh
those
my
turns
God.
being kind of tight. I remember bumping into the wall on that one section that you just passed.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
The
Sorry.
actual steepness of those 180s, I don't know if that's super telegraphed. It
Yeah.
kind of keeps catching me by surprise.
Yeah, you did
It
the
seems
same
like you have a
mistake I
very
did when I-
solid idea of what tools are actually at your disposal with regards to conveyance, so I figured the best stuff I can give you right now is just you watching me misparse the course basically at every turn and taking note of where I fuck up. Because, like, you're on the fucking right track.
Do you
I don't feel like I have
think
to
it's
tell you a
an
lot about
issue with overstimulation?
Maybe to an extent. The detailing is mostly like it
It's
stays
mostly
off
chill,
the
but I'm
primary
wondering.
path.
I feel like it's mostly outdoor sections, not some. I think it's mostly the indoor section,
Every time
especially the
like,
one with the.
this sort of jail bar situation comes up,
Yeah.
where like I'm parsing this as a wall, and I'm also trying to figure out what this is intended to be, and then
Also
I'm
the
trying to
fact
interpret
that
a right
you've-
angle turn. Even
you've,
with the signage, that can get a little bit tricky if my eyes are drawn away for like the lift section here.
The map has been using like 5 different things as road textures. So in that like jail section, you have sand on the outside, and a player could just think, okay, let me drive there, and that's where I need to go. And then they hit the jail bars instead of actually being on the track.
Is this? Huh. Then it kind of dumps you out into this right angle where you don't. It actually looks like it's actively avoiding you having sight on the track from a lot of angles. Like,
I also can say I don't think the guardrails here. It just blends in with the wall at some sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I definitely think that turn.
yeah, the purple on purple is a bit rough.
I mean,
I got it right the first time, but it's not really warming up for me.
It's easy to like forget.
Technically speaking, this is accurate to Azure Palace, but at the same time, I don't think that's a good thing in this case.
Yeah, the fast right angles are really the things that are getting me. This is hard speed for what it's worth, but
The thing about Acer Temple is that it suffers a lot from like the same texturing and color that's used across the whole map. Like it's a faithful recreation of how it feels like on SRB2, but it turns out that doing that on card means a lot of readability issues.
Because you're
Yeah.
going a lot faster, and you need to react a lot faster than in, platforming sections where you can take a second to read what you're looking at.
I've also I keep getting caught in misparses in this section. They're not disastrous. There's no way you can break yourself there, but
Like every indoor section just feels like I'm going into a purple room.
yeah, it's
Cool.
the feeling of
Purple
getting
world.
lost in the layout. Like I still don't know what sections come in what order when I play this.
Yeah.
And it's a cool effect, it feels like there's a whole lot here. There's like the ambition and scope of this is great, and the parts of the layout that flow well, like flow really well. And of course it's like visually wonderful. I'm not super familiar with the source material from Vanilla, but I'm having a good time just looking around and appreciating
It's hell. It's a literal. It's what hell maps would be if they were in like platformers.
Why is that off-road? Like right
if
where
you
the
need me to sum it up,
is.
imagine a Sonic level that is entirely underwater. So,
okay.
Yeah,
And that
it's
the
a pretty
gargoyles-
good picture, doesn't it?
And there's
that's-
a lot of pits. There's a lot of pits. There's a lot of gargoyles shooting at you, and not a lot of rings.
I think also,
I
like,
never take-
I've misparsed here a couple times, and it's because, like, you keep using this arch element as traversable here, look at me, but then this particular section, you're basically using the arch for a solid wall as well. Like, you've got the signage here and you've got the set here, but you've also got something that's very visually busy and bright. And it's still got the arch. So if you're at speed, I don't know if you'll always have the time to work that out for yourself. That section is just gonna continue to make me feel like I'm gonna die. Is this? Not just detail. There's so... Building this must take like 25 million years.
Yes.
Is the wind?
At the
pushing
very least, let me
against
die
them?
instantly.
Oh yeah, it's pushing you away.
This
Oh.
shouldn't be able to happen.
No. I would take out the wind, in all honesty.
I mean, without the wind, that section is just like, you can probably take the spin out and it would still be objectively faster.
That's true.
I'm gonna play the other role and say that it's okay to murder people.
But then, that
Murder's okay.
This does... Straight up, I'm approaching this, and it's easy for me to read this as like the bottom of a pit.
Wasn't that
Sometimes you gotta
Barkley that said that?
Sometimes you gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet.
Yeah. I feel like I've been doing laps on this for a hot minute just because there's so many... There's an entire extended path there that I don't think I've taken
It
just
feels
yet.
like you're actually going through the level itself.
Which is like...
YouTube.
Clearly that's the intent to...
Yeah, but I'm saying that in terms of that, I'm not saying this is an amazing for like a kart track, but for what its intentions are, I think it hits the mark pretty
Is
high.
this just meant to introduce the mechanic to you?
I think it is.
Because
you,
it
like,
looks
see it and you're like,
traversable.
But see, that's the problem, is that if it's introducing you to the mechanic, the boost panels aren't exactly where they're supposed to be. Because they're like earlier on than what they're showing
Like,
in the
seeing it
preview.
laterally is, like, that's a good idea. Like, actually understanding how this is laid out. Because it's really difficult to parse if you're running in the same direction as this kind of element. But from here, it definitely looks traversable. Like, it looks like you... because walls and the edge of the track here are the same color, the depth isn't super obvious.
And it kind of looks
So
like
I'm
a
like,
staircase.
I'm gonna drift into that, dip into the pads for a second and get some speed, and I'm dead. Say again?
I said the fucking, what is it? The way that it was laid out kind of makes it look like a staircase, too, which is a bit of an issue.
Yeah. I still feel like I'm blowing through that last section with no idea what's happening around me.
Someone's
and
asking what
this is
texture you would recommend.
I have walked into this section and had a different visual misparse maybe every single time. There is so much
okay.
conflicting visual information.
Yeah. As for texture recommendations, Gumbo, I would actually, instead of the, solid purple bricks, do the ones that are, like, the vertical ones. I meant to say horizontal instead of solid, but, like, you know, just switch out the orientation for that section in particular. Even the tiniest bit, like, difference in that visual clarity would help.
Yes, I mean, you clearly have, like, the vision for this is just about the clearest I've seen maybe ever in a community course. Like, all the visual elements feel super cohesive as far as the theme goes. It's just working out the rough edges in terms of conveyance, and you've seen me bonk every wall that's, like, plausibly bonkable at this point, so hopefully you have a good understanding of what's going on in my head with regards to that.
Likes walls.
It's the light-dark differences when, like, that sandy texture comes into play, or, like, the grass. Those contrasts draw the eye so strongly that I think it might actually be short-circuiting your signage, which is, like, well-placed and always present and in line of sight, but not super bright under this color map. So that's my initial take, I guess. Anything else to say?
There is something I want to point out, if you don't mind if I enter the game real quick.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh. That's really your name. Okay.
Yeah. So... just let me get to this section. Let me get to the section real quick.
You can use Rick's
It's just one, like,
happy item.
Oh, right. So, this section here, I think the purple kind of does blend in. Like the walls here kind of do blend in. Like when I was first taking this section, I bumped into here. Like I bumped into here probably more times than like I want to count,
Yeah,
and I don't really understand.
Necessarily needs to narrow, honestly.
Yeah, same. I don't really see why it needs to narrow. Other than that, I think it's like fine. It's just, I guess, I don't know. Like I think it could do with being a little wider, personally. But yeah, that was all I wanted to say.
Alright.
It's just that one small thing that like kind of bugged at me.
It is wider in dev.
Okay.
Good.
Good to know. Good to know.
Alright. So that was Gunla's. Thank you for your submission. You may now unmute.
I'm sorry, I had to go away for a bit. What happened, actually?
Yeah?
Pretending
I
as
went
if you
through
weren't
an
in
interesting
Twitch
course
chat.
from somebody called Gunla. I never heard of him before. Alright, so what's next?
He used some Three Houses music. I wasn't a fan.
We just did a single. And
I'm
that's
sorry,
something
that
hasn't been-
stays.
I asked Throuses.
hasn't been showcased
I got you.
often.
Tyrone, can I show a little bias?
Alright.
Do Seasides.
Alright, Seaside submitted something that I don't even know if it's in my dominion, but, like, I'll take it. Seaside submitted a set of Encore remaps for Bark Park, with Barclay's Blessing, of course. So, I'll toggle Encore on. And since it's purely a visual thing, we shouldn't need much more than an initial once-over for most of these, right? Hi, Laz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and as is required tradition, still banana. Wait, no, hold on. I also like banana. Previously it was pistachio, but now we're cheating on pistachio with banana. Shameless. Also, there's some stuff on Aerial Badlands that's messed up. I'd recommend Barclay tag the signs with Flag 15 and Zone Builder when he can. And Unist Hell Encore is... Nope.
I want to see that actually.
I have to disagree with that one.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Please, can we see it?
There, Tyrone.
Okay.
I wanna see it.
What is the fucking code?
FM.
We'll get back to this in FN?
FN.
Okay.
Tyrone, I will give you 69 cents exactly. Oh my god!
Oh
That's
my
pretty good. That's
god.
pretty good. Really good.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviation to generate corrective commands.
I'm just gonna take the song I have
to
and
a
actually
position
just
where it
reverse
isn't,
it.
and arriving at a position where it wasn't. It
I
now
love how
is.
these fit right in.
Consequently,
with
the position
Dude, I
where it
guess you know-
is
I guess
is
you know
now
my
the
Nest
position
Mark-
that it.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
So, to Seaside, I actually went through all of these, and I kind of want, if it's possible, Tyrone, just give what you think would be better colors in some of them. Because I like this one a lot.
Yeah, same.
This one's
Yeah,
a lot.
this is
I
a
like
cool
when I
vibe.
wrote. It's like, oh, autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
that's the
meaningfully a
simplest
different
encore.
thing
Yeah.
while still having a like clear aesthetic and goal.
This actually
Stuff like this, seasonal variants are the easiest encore remap to do, but there's nothing like wrong with that. They're just really
No, I
good.
like these more than some other ones.
This actually
Yeah,
kind of looks. This kind of looks more like Mushroom Hill than.
I was about to bring that up, actually.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the fucking, what is it, the second act Mushroom Hill, where it actually changes. And I feel like that's actually a really, really nice touch.
Yeah.
Which is like one of the only worthwhile set pieces in Sonic and Knuckles, honestly. So it's so fucking
Lava
good.
Reef. Lava Reef.
Yeah. Lava
Dishing out
Reef's up
hot
there.
cakes.
And I'm still like 6 years old internally, so I still think Sky Sanctuary is hype as shit.
Nah, I'm with you there.
Sky Sanctuary is really good.
It's actually kind of funny that the mid-textures and some of the pads got color as well. I don't think it's even necessarily a bad thing, it's just a weird detail. I don't know a lot about how, like, the actual palette shit works, so... But yeah, I think this is like... If every Encore map in the pack is like this, I'd consider that perfectly acceptable and super cozy. This is like... Maybe,
I don't like
I don't
that
know
sound
if you have
this big
access to
arcade.
the blue here, but it is... It is very MS Paint bright. I don't know if you have access to Skybox stuff. from
Just,
the hand, but-
just you like this one, right?
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Oh boy.
Oh, I knew that sound you made was ooh.
This
Did-
one's
Did Seaside fucking
I like
kill it,
this.
or
this one's okay. No, I'm just saying. I think a few of them Seaside are very blindingly too vibrant.
whoa?
But I liked most of them.
This
Ooh, I
is-
like this. This is cool.
I liked Coral Cave. I liked this one. I liked Plant Kingdom.
Even the original texturing. This is a pretty cool look, I think.
One thing to note about Encore mode is because it's palette specific, it's difficult to like make things visually distinct if they're using a lot of colors,
Yeah,
which
and
is
so
why
we arrive at this,
yeah.
which does feel a little bit like, hey, y'all, we got rainbows. You like rainbows?
I mean, it's mostly green. Like green and blue seem to be like the two big things.
Oh, souls are rainbows.
Whoa!
That's
Hello
Give it a plus.
It's
Purple sand.
Crimbus.
Fuck it.
There could be purple sand.
Yeah, because like this section and most of the underwater section looks fine, and then you surface again and things seem a little bright in places. Like,
I'm trying to remember the one. I think it was Pirate Island where I was like, "Whoa, what is this? My eyes hurt. It's a little too vibrant." But most of them, like this one, I like this one.
yeah, so like benchmarking this against like, we'll just say for example the quality of the Encore palettes and like the vanilla maps.
Yeah,
This seems totally on par.
and just give any like suggestions for what you think might be a better like choice for a specific color.
That's super bright green waterfall into super bright purple sand.
I mean,
This
I
might be
think
the
that
most jarring
works
section
well.
with this. I don't know whether it's bad necessarily, but it did surprise me.
I kind of like it. Like, it's a very obvious contrast. Like, hey, make sure you remember to turn this way, kind of thing.
All right, this is immediately.
This is kind.
This doesn't seem super drastic in terms of color remapping, but it seems like a way different vibe. Have I just not played on here since fucking South shaders got ported? Okay, this is pretty intense.
Yeah.
This is like Welcome to Mega Muck featuring like a skybox that literally does not look like looks like it does not have a palette applied to it.
Okay, no. You want to know what happened? I think like it's supposed to be smog.
Maybe it doesn't read like that to me in its current state.
Right here, look at the fucking bouncy things.
Oh, they're blue.
Honestly, that teal seems okay to me. That doesn't seem like.
I like it.
Maybe it could be darker to contrast with the main road here, or darker or brighter, honestly. But
You could designate that in the sector properties.
really, it's just like
Okay.
this section is the only shit, and it's because like, you have kind of muted colors, you got like pretty relaxed stuff, and then you come out here, and it's like I entered the realm of grape Fanta and like memory exploration, fucking trashing VRAM.
This is the slime
Okay, but
factory.
like, look, you can see the factory in the distance. Like, if you turn to your right, see there's like a factory like looking thing in the distance, so it looks like smog coming out of it.
That is
I don't know
a
if
super generous interpretation. If that was the intent, it doesn't read.
Like, if it, I'm
am I
pretty sure I'm
alone?
wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but it just looks like smog to me.
The skybox on this map is
Apparently there's some technical shenanigans involved with skyboxes and Encore, so my condolences
This is Tyrone. This isn't a skybox.
Huh.
It's just a texture.
Like outside?
Yes. It's not a skybox.
I only started using skyboxes with like which map? I think Angel Island.
So it should be remappable then, it's just like maybe palette constraints?
Yeah, maybe. I think I'm mainly saying that because of how sometimes you just see a fucking white circle in the sky. And you're like, uh-oh.
Indoor sections look fine, outdoor sections look like something trashed VRAM. These are crazy colors. I think that's my general take. Might have to play around with that a bit. Haunted Ship, the best map in Bark Park.
Ooh. I
This is
kind of
immediately
like the
interesting.
yellow and black. Halloween ship, that's actually kind of cool.
So who's responsible for these Encore remaps? Seaside?
Seaside, yeah.
What are you using to let me look at chat. What are you using to actually do these? Are you just like using what is it? Like Kerpal, whatever it is, the program that I think was Pickle made? Or are you like taking these in Slate and just using them that way?
Slate, apparently.
Slate. Alright.
The really good remaps when you get to
There's a really strong contrast here. Yellow and black is super crazy.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's smart though, because like it's going to pop out, so I think it's actually
Yeah, it's like the readability. This actually like I don't know the brown and like the brightly saturated red has a similar effect, but I do think it preserves the readability of the course in its vanilla form.
I'm only now just noticing that small island with the skeletons around the chest.
I need to add more graphical stuff like that to this map. It's still kind of a plain map.
Haunted Ship
Just
is
some
a little
islands, just some
underdetailed in
islands
general.
on the side adds a lot.
Yeah. Also, maybe possibly make some of the entities animated.
I might just do that by changing them from objects to just a texture, and then I'll just animate the texture, and that's a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
You can put up the states for the objects too. Like if you wanted them to actually still be, like spread out.
Lazy Genji!
You know how long Horn Mod internally used to just a fucking thok that Lat told me how to set up in like one line of code? It used it for fucking 6 versions before I realized I actually have to learn how to create objects with their own sprites if I'm gonna do this correctly. Oh no.
Like right here, this section right here is just so boring. Look at it. There's nothing going on. I need to do some chilling outside.
Okay, look, it looks nice, like with the story.
Well, no, I just want to like maybe put like a crashed ship or something.
Ooh.
I like it.
This one caught me off guard because it starts off like
So
it's
far, it looks
kind
like
of different.
you just have a reshade preset on or something. It's like,
So just wait a
It's kind of
second.
like dirty snow.
Just give it a second. Give it a second.
oh no, am I gonna
And
get
there
out
you
on the
go.
ice and it's gonna be
Oh,
fucking.
black ice, black ice.
That's cute.
That's
I like
cool.
that. I like that.
The black ice meme will live forever.
Awesome.
It's completely okay on that basis alone.
Yeah.
Did you know this map uses boost rings made by Chenji the Chenger himself? Wow.
Chenji the
That's my name.
Chenger.
Wow.
That is my
That's
name.
your
Chenji
OC,
the
right?
Chenger. Great.
I remember when I
Yeah.
tried when I was making this map and I just did long series of like boost rings and people gave me shit for it and I was like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
And there was the super old Blizzard Peaks.
Me, Chingaga.
Oh, yeah. The one
Oh
that people
my god, Meech and Jaga.
That's my
yeah,
name
the
now.
old Blizzard Peaks that people still fucking use for whatever reason.
Do people still host that?
Yeah, they do.
Like they just
Shit,
cherry
I'm
picked
so
it out?
sorry.
Oh. Sadness. I didn't get through the fucking spin.
Big Chengus.
So black ice, like, yeah, everything is exactly the same except the ice is differently colored. It fucking works though.
Yeah. I like it.
Whoa, okay.
Woo!
Feeling good.
You right? I don't know who
No,
the Buki is.
Oh, that's not the one with the. Okay, see you later. Alright, next map.
Alright.
Alright, whoa.
Yep, there
whoa,
you go.
Okay, hello.
Yes.
This is a fucking Mega
Definitely,
Man palette. This is a goddamn Mega
Yeah,
Man
this is some
level.
NES shit, absolutely.
This is clown vomit. This is just clown vomit.
I don't want to dismiss it like that right away. It's just like
It's very extreme color changes.
everything
Yeah.
is super fucking saturated.
That's
And when
basically
you're
what I
doing
meant
that,
like.
I feel like you have to stay monochrome or close to monochrome for it to not look like, well, the way
Now,
that
see,
it
this
looks
section-
currently on my screen.
Okay,
section
so
looks
speaking
okay.
as somebody who's had the experience with both fucking 2.2 and palette, the thing with this is that like the good purples, the ones that are super saturated, that everyone wants to use for characters and stuff, I don't feel like they're like very applicable to textures. I would actually go for the more muted purples.
Yeah, I can agree with that, because a lot of, like, you've got some relatively reserved blues over here. A less saturated purple could work well
That
here.
purple was
but
like fucking a punch
fucking
to the goddamn
purple
face.
and, like, creamsicle orange next to all these blues is a little too much.
Apparently, she started saying that she went for a vaporwave kind of palette.
Alright, hold on, let me give it the test. Let me give it the test, hold on.
What do you mean by test? I'm scared.
I think I know exactly what he means.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm scared. Oh no!
I kind of feel this.
I think it's weird that you like changed everything to be so like strongly purple. Are you actually like sight reading that wrong?
Me again, it's on for
No, for real. Are you sight reading that wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm legitimately getting it wrong. I'm not meaning.
Okay. I need to remember that.
Okay, so you have all that purple up there, and then you have the wall. Everything's a lot chiller, and the walls
Like the same like beige brown brick.
Barkley
Why would
looks
you
great.
put this on?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know. I think if you dim down the saturation on the top side, but then make everything underwater, similar to the changes you made for the top side, I think it'd be a knock in the park. Stop it.
Walk in the park.
I'm gonna do a Tony Hawk route on your map, and you can't stop me, Barkley.
Yeah!
I'm gonna get on top of the fucking chest.
Man.
So here I am, doing everything I
Next
can.
map.
Alright, so now we're gonna
This
get
is Spark Cup. That's spoilers.
Yes.
What is this fucking
Not
order?
over, right?
Wow. Ooh.
Okay, I'm not about it yet.
It looks like the desert got covered in snow.
Yeah,
Oh
the,
yeah, it
the
looks
floor
like
texture's a little rough.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not
the-
a fan of floor
Everything
texture.
about this, though, I really like. The floor texture just might
Oh,
need.
this is really cool actually. It's like, yeah, it's frozen
Yeah,
desert.
like it totally like. I love the fucking locale transformation type stuff. The floor texture is crazy, but the rest of this is like, hey, I can believe it. This is totally a fucking winter ice map, right? With frozen cacti.
Ignore the palm trees.
With
Ignore the
amazing.
palm trees.
How did I never notice this before?
The cactuar faces, yeah.
That's cute.
Who do you think told me to make that change, Tyrone?
Hey, Barkley.
Roy.
I respect it.
It's good though. I like the shape.
I always loved it.
He was like, "Hey, bro, there should be some put a cactuar face on."
That's
it."
one
Well,
of
that
the-
pyramid right there was my house because I got lodged in it once.
But yeah, that was one of my favorite
That was just
additions
dying.
that Barkley made to this map was like adding the cactuar faces.
Help me! I can get me out of 400 MS.
You're gonna like Melty looks really good.
Donation says locale change is important to break your muscle memory during encore. For sure, it needs to read as something completely different in your head, or you'll drive on muscle memory and stop looking for cues.
Yeah.
Which is why servers with encore mode on were ultimate suffering for OGL users, because your muscle memory would kick every single time.
Yeah.
Of course, now we have a fucking encore palette support, and so the floodgates are open. There's something
Wait, I
actually
can my
like.
encore look good.
Alright, seems legit. And then what? Melty Manor and that's it? Or Melty Manor, Aerial Badlands?
They're all of them.
Give me a second.
You have to go through Battle Chase too. But you don't have to.
Where is that block, actually?
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's actually going to be an immediate spec in the middle of the session for me.
Yeah, this is
is
like Comic
crazy.
Green.
SpongeBob walk. SpongeBob
What?
walls.
I like this.
This
No,
is-
it's gold.
Okay, I can kind of see the gold, but it needs to be a little
looks,
bit
it
more
looks
yellow.
like SpongeBob. I'm sorry.
You look like
More
SpongeBob.
reddish yellow.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa, you're getting too weird and wild.
See, this is like... This is kind of neat, but then you have the sponge table.
Yeah.
What is with you in SpongeBob?
And then this is okay. It's like specifically the texture, not the color, I think.
I mean, I think the color could do with like a little more brighter yellow, maybe.
Brighter?
I don't know.
I don't think brighter. I think I'd actually
like-
go with more of a faded yellow, like the
Slightly more
gold.
brownish or orangish.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
something
this
that actually looks
reads
like
to me
gold.
like fucking CGA graphics and like some fucking DOS adventure game. Like specifically inside that area. Like we got purple, we got yellow, we got black. That's all of the colors our system supports.
Purple and
Somebody
yellow
said-
go together though.
Somebody said Commander Keen.
Yeah, it's that kind of vibe. It says view the Mason software. Oh yeah, because I doubt my blends will be working since I'm on Jack's beta stuff. Let's see.
Apparently, Seaside saying that it's supposed to be inspired by CK Regal.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have
Again-
good experience with that map, I don't necessarily I'm not for it, but I respect it.
The mace is solid golden software. Okay, so just the remap doesn't work here. That's unfortunate.
Again, just make the color of yellow
like sections like this with like a little tweak to the color that would look fine. But the texture that's in use, like here, I don't know. Maybe it's not even the texture. So it's just like there's so much black in this that I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to read it as.
You know what? The bricks actually kind of look okay. I bet.
I'm wondering if how they're remapping this is they're like actually taking the entire row of yellows and like just copying and pasting that instead of like transitioning like 2 yellows per 1 square in the palette. It'd be difficult to explain if nobody's ever worked with the palette before, but I'd have to actually DM it.
I have 40 IQ and a controller, Shinji.
Don't worry. I'm just saying. You could use 2 identical yellows in one spot. I'm just saying, instead of like the blacker shades of the yellow palette.
Ooh. Already, I'm noticing the black
fucking texture in the back wall there is pretty busy, but like it's become.
Ooh. Those black arrows are kind of.
Yeah, the black arrows are a bit.
A little.
I think what doesn't help is that they're remapping what is essentially Game Boy Advance textures.
Yeah. See, like the overabundance of like black there as well.
So, was this supposed to be like based on like a stormy night or something like that, or stormy?
That's what I assumed because the clouds here are also.
Yeah, they're black.
What?
Like they're kind of blackish gray.
Yeah, so stormy weather. It's like that's a solid vibe to go with. It's just like there's a couple really like busy textures like this one that draw the eye away from that theme and instead towards what the fuck is happening on my screen.
Kind of looks like a bunch of trees.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Like gnarled branches over there.
Which like I don't know if that's the intent. Like,
Actually,
I think
wait.
it's a cool look.
Yeah.
Can't I do that with the line depth executor?
A little bit more, I'd say.
I don't see why you couldn't.
I'm pretty sure I can line depth execute rain.
Real quick, I understand the aesthetic this is going for. I really like that it's going for stormy weather.
Why, Tyrone?
I just think that the rest of the
a ramp
textures feel like
play.
they're
Dad, it killed people.
But murder's okay.
Murder's okay.
That's not jartcast episode 4 coming next week. Subtitle: Murder's okay.
Listen, this is why we don't trust fucking scholars.
This is
Murder's
like the
okay
least
if you do it
professional
under the
production I've ever done, by the way. We are breaking new ground. Castle Rye! No!
Castle Jartcast.
Castle Jartcast highlights. Repacks are awesome.
Fuck. Don't do this, man.
Say conceptually solid, could use some refinement. Shassel Super Drift?
What? Just the word Jassel.
I have to leave. Oh, boy. Look at all these spoilers, amazing.
Yeah. Whoa.
Night Trail.
Night Trail.
We might have to leave some content for like next week. We're coming. We're like
Yeah.
we're taking the season
Yeah.
out for sure.
You could just do a single app if you want. You can do a multiple
Yeah,
apps.
for sure.
I see nothing different about this other than the darkened sky.
Yeah, same honestly.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours. We
And
might.
the trees are actually less saturated. Like the trees have more of a like faded yellow to them. Like
If we're gonna do like a netplay thing, we should probably do that either soon or.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
So you guys think one more, or should we just fucking launch into it and like? save that
I
stuff
honestly
for
say
it?
we should launch into it, but it's up.
Yeah, I think we should also launch into it.
That seems like
Save the rest.
perfectly reasonable remapping. I think it's different enough that it clearly reads as like something that you need to pay attention for, but it isn't too distracting. Let me reconnect real quick here. Hey, it's only happened twice so far. Alright. Am I audible again?
Yeah.
Yep.
I told you just to do 1 lap and then you do 3.
It's because
Just
your
to get
course
a
is
chance.
fun to drive, Parkley. Oh, this is
Oh
really
shit, you
different.
right. I'm sorry. I make fucking good stuff. Thank you. I like this one. This one's a good remap. Really good.
I like this one actually
Yeah,
too.
and-
It looks nice.
Sky might be a little bit bright, but apart from that, everything.
I actually kind of like the sky, how bright it is. I kind of like that.
It is very pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
Well, both the textures and the sky a little bit less, but it's still like.
Is that?
I like it.
I've never gone down the bottom route. What the fuck?
Yeah,
were
that's
I also
that's
looked
been
away to
there.
read chat, but it's not Parkley's fault. This is pretty sick.
Also, yeah, you might want to. The warning signs don't need to be flipped. So if this, just as a note in case you do end up including these in the future.
Seaside's saying that we forgot volatile volcano.
Oh.
Alright, let me see.
I don't even remember what number that is.
Whoa.
That's way different.
Spicy
Holy
already.
shit.
Purple volcano. Purple lava.
Bubblegum volcano.
I'm okay with this.
Eh,
It's actually
I'm
kind
okay
of
with
looks.
it too.
It looks like Marble Zone.
It kind of does.
Immediately. Just me? Can't be just me. That didn't read as a wall at all.
No. I could
That's not
definitely,
okay.
I could definitely see Marble Zone.
That read as a wall to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, this is definitely Marble Zone. But
Whoa. This is super saturated, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, I see. Like it's where it's necessary because it's the lava. You know, that would normally
Yeah.
be super saturated. So, very appropriate use of the saturated colors.
Pyro, this is 2 laps.
Don't
One
worry
thing
about
when creating pellets, though, is that like you need to think of it like if something is normally faded, I would keep that
it.
faded.
Whoa.
This one's really
Shit.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, the wall.
Green ice.
This is the most powerful novelty Halloween store energy I've ever seen.
I actually have to BRB real quick.
Okay.
Clownman's
Clown
weapon
man.
colors. You right. Here, put on
I'll
these
be
shoes
honest
if
and
you
say
want
that I actually don't know what this is intended to be.
I'm not sure either.
Apparently saying
Tried
Mystic
going
Cave
through
Zone.
Mystic Cave?
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I would keep
I don't-
trying.
Because this is just to me, I'm agreeing with Tyrone. This just looked like Halloween.
Like I don't remember like almost any
Yeah.
kind of orange in Mystic Cave.
Well, it's not even like that. It's just like I'm not a huge fan of the black walls or like the way that like that texture is done. I guess feels a little awkward. Oh my goodness.
This is potentially interesting.
This is real. This looks really cool right off the bat.
This actually looks kind of neat.
Blue ice. That might be a bit.
Oh no, the Aurora, no!
Okay, actually, it doesn't look that bad.
I like this one.
I
If you
kinda
showed
like
me this
this,
blind
yeah.
and told me that it was the original colors for the course, I'd probably believe you.
The blue ice on the ground is a little, I don't know about
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'd maybe change that.
yeah. That's what I first
could
noticed. I was
be-
like,
Either make it something that's clearly and unambiguously different from blue, or like
don't
tone that back a little bit.
Differentiate from the walls, I think, is the big one.
yeah, definitely. Like it's noticeable enough, like you can tell what's wall and what's not, but it's still very.
Oh
much
man, I
like,
can't wait for this shit. Huh.
Oh, that's a lot of white.
I like that.
I mean, it looks alright. Now let's see how it looks when we drop down.
It looks, in my opinion, this one looks better immediately when you get inside. It looks really good.
Is this a salt factory?
Whoa. Alright.
Yo, that's tasteful.
I like this.
That's
I like
actually
this.
tasteful.
That's
I
really
like
good.
this.
Seaside,
sick,
this
actually.
is
Yeah, that's
this is
really
like
solid.
arguably the best one so far.
No, I mean we've seen some good ones so far too.
I think this is my
like
favorite.
remember, yeah. I'm still kind of a fan of like the mushroom hill looking one.
Yeah, that one's
I
also
think-
a strong contender. That one's simple, but it gets the job
The
done.
walls in like
Yeah.
where they're all white remind me of like in Generations where the world gets all whited out before you beat a level.
I was thinking more
I
Dexter's
don't
Lab.
usually take that bad.
Oh
Yeah, I think what's here totally works.
Yeah, I like this one.
The contrast between the indoor and outdoor sections is super strong. It's actually an
Seaside
element that
says-
was like,
Oh, it's supposed to be Portal. Oh,
Yeah.
I can kind of see it with the blue and orange.
oh man,
That's
This
cute,
is gonna
though.
be
Oh, Scarlet.
I like this one a lot.
gonna
I think it's
immediately
Act
need
2
Angel
of
Island
Angel
theme in G
Island.
major.
I think this is supposed to be based on Act 2, but I could be wrong.
I think I like the black on red.
It doesn't read to
Yeah,
me
Black and
like
Red is
it's
really
like burned up or anything. It reads to me like
Maybe
it's
like
just
if
edgy.
I'm not sure about the
clouds in the background were changed to like a more orange color.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm not sure about the blue and
So-
orange for the background.
The Seaside saying it's just a black and red alt. So.
Oh,
Yeah, because I guess like the Act 2 is a really easy and obvious choice, and I can totally get wanting to shy away from that. This is
Yeah,
really,
Scarlet
really
Island,
saturated
basically.
red, though. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, I think it's a good red. If you made it any
I
darker,
like the red as well.
Yeah. If you made it any darker, it would kind of lose it, like lose something.
Maybe.
It would kind of blend into the wall a bit.
I might just be crazy, but this kind of red isn't out of place on a tropical island.
Yeah,
I'm
fair
counting
enough.
4 lots, Tyrone. You must really like this map.
Distracted.
This is really cool. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, it's
Is
gigantic piece of shit upward sloped turn zone.
This looks familiar, but I
Yeah?
can't think of the finger
Stardust Speedway?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Stardust Speedway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seaside confirms.
Yeah, she says it's Stardust Speedway, yeah.
I can tell these
Nice.
colors from a mile away.
on it. Yeah, it took me a minute, but yeah, holy shit. This is really good.
Seaside.
Okay, I already saw you were like, where do I go here? Okay, what do I do? about
I'm gonna
that?
retract the portal palette. This is actually my favorite.
Barkley!
I know that I.
Do we have anything else
Barkley.
here?
Barkley?
Barkley!
Barkley. Look at that.
I got
Look at
everything
that.
from
Oh,
Bark
no.
Park, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll have to shelf some of the stuff you've seen for later, because apparently we are masters at going slow today. We'll,
It's been 2 hours, man. 2 hours.
well, we'll clean up the formula in the future, but for now, I'd like to do a little bit of net game testing with what we've already had. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
advanced
sounds good.
map, same, just checking. And what did we do first? We did Epic Cup stuff, right?
Let's just.
I feel like we should go in order.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
order of
Aqua
what we
Plant
reviewed.
map. For,
Yeah.
Feel free not to
so
do my
where
maps
was-
unless you want to. There's a lot of maps.
Alright, so
It's just
I'll
fun.
card encore off. So yeah, Seaside, thank you for your submission. Some of those are sick, some of them are insane. I look forward to refinement. Alright, everybody joining up?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? Sorry, what the fuck?
Wait,
Rigging,
hold on.
Fucking Greg.
Don't worry about it. I had to turn off my debug items.
Oh,
Dishonest?
The thing-
Dishonest play?
The reason why I did that, I was like, I'm so used to honking
Horn.
my horn
Yeah.
at the beginning, like when map loads up. So I just kind of like do that instinctually.
Oh.
See, somebody already
really
went
working.
through
And I
this
used
pad
the
and
cut.
disappears. Gains like 7 positions.
Okay. Dude, where?
I think
okay,
somebody
now
has
I'm
double
seeing
dogs
the check.
behind me but can't get them to lock because of fucking checkpoints. Nice.
Oh,
I hate the fact that I can't, like, build rainbow on this.
Oh my god, the lack of heart sneakers feels so weird now.
Right?
Yo, real talk, bananas blend into the floor real well.
Yeah, they
that's
kind of
something I
do.
didn't
I
think
just
about,
noticed
actually.
that.
I see you, Tyrone.
Tyrone, why did you add Bubsy? Why did you add Bubsy?
I didn't add Bubsy. That is an open directory. I didn't do shit.
Uh-oh. Ah!
That was
Got
me.
him.
What do you mean got him? That was me.
Well, I rammed Laz with an infant.
Oh.
Visible
the waterfall's
bananas.
solid,
Oh,
by the way.
Bananas
That's
are
interesting.
super.
I'm off the map
invisible
if you want to spec me later.
Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of long turns here that feel awkward to approach. Like when you're doing them under
Wait.
pressure.
Did I skip a lap?
Did you?
What lap are you guys on right now?
I'm on 3. Entering 4. Yeah, you missed a lap somehow.
Oh, I hit my own line.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Alright,
I think what happened was,
replay and send it along to twins.
Yeah, I might have, I think I know what happened, because I think I might have,
Yeah, what's up?
when I was trying to ram Laz
How
with
you
the
doing?
infants, I was trying to, when I tried to ram Laz with the events, I think I jumped past the finish line.
Oh.
Alright, that makes 2 of us in Gay Baby Jail.
Dude, I'm holding a out drift on that last turn, and I'm actually going towards the waterfall. Holy shit!
So how did you get here?
This is a window. That doesn't actually. Yeah.
This shit's free,
What the fuck?
Alright, I'm being told to
I
check
see.
custom courses for something related to. Oh my fucking god, he actually did it.
What?
Who did what?
We have
Who did what in the where now?
crayon portals.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh my god.
Fucking
Oh, that's beautiful.
excellent.
Oh my fucking
This,
god.
not Hugh, not Hornmod, not Jartcast, not any of that other shit. This will be my legacy.
Oh fuck. Can't believe you've done this.
Wow. Now that's dedication.
Alright, so we're doing multiples per track, or?
Actually, maybe do 2 races.
Yeah,
two.
two at most.
Next time we'll try to like keep a better eye on time, but for now, ooh, that's a rough place to get hit. And apologies to anybody who fucking stayed up hoping that their shit would get looked at, but since we did push later than expected, everyone here is a little tired as well, so.
I'm not
let's look forward
tired.
to it
I
next
stay up
week.
until 7 a.m.
That is
I
not
wish
healthy.
that were me.
I know. I am not a healthy person.
I can relate to that.
Did I?
What? Stop saying, yeah, I'm unhealthy. What about it? Like, I'm sorry, Bubsy. You're not getting a sequel.
Oh man,
We already got one though.
Hello.
You're not getting another sequel.
He already got several. What do you mean?
You're not getting a third
Yeah,
sequel.
this set of turns right here, I'm seeing everyone bonking
I'm having to
inside.
like hold outward, and I have to like throw my blue because it's too wide.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah, you could
that's
skip
a really
the
bad spot.
you could skip the lap you could skip like the lap finish so easily. You could literally just like
Oh,
yeah, that's
a
not
full-on
good.
drift. Hey there.
Hi.
Some of these turns are really easy to bonk on.
What? That Jaws skipped me. That Jaws went for me and it went for you from like miles away, Porter. I don't know what to tell you, bruh.
Yeah, I think
was
everyone
not
is running
mine.
into issues with
That was in
the
second.
final set of turns more than anything. Appreciate that, Rubber.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Coming
game.
for you.
Like, I can't even build drift to avoid that because of the fucking turn. And then Porter's an asshole.
That's not related to anything about this track or this session, by the way. That's just an observation that Barkley felt like making.
Yeah. Listen, when you're making your map,
Porter's
just remember
an
Porter's
asshole.
an asshole.
Fuck.
Yeah, cause like hold on. Don't finish yet. There's something I want to point out if I can
Okay.
like
I'm watching you.
if I can like get enough speed. Cause like I was able to
Bonk on one of those pillars and make it back to track.
yeah, and like I was doing that, I was able to like skip a lap count that way.
The situation there is you just put the circuit finish like in the pit.
Yeah, it's a simple fix, but it's just...
Next up, Antistation. Sadly without crayons for now.
You didn't let me save that replay. I did an epic invincibility parry against Julie.
Sorry.
I got it. I've got it for you. I got it for you, Griff. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, autosave should catch that in these situations, right?
What?
Yep.
I don't have
auto-saving as well then.
Okay, yeah.
You don't have the fucking crayon drawings, but I still appreciate the Comic Sans. Very good taste.
Same.
Pretty fucking good. Yeah, people complain when I use Comic Sans as my fucking browser font.
Okay, that's because you're Satan, though.
That's a little cursed.
That's like way
I'm
different.
gonna judge you for that.
One
Like,
is using
you
Comic Sans ironically. The other is like being the fucking Loch Ness monster online.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I like drove right into the Red Springs. What the fuck?
That better not be two.
It was 2, but I blocked the other one. You're welcome.
Couple seconds of sustained
See you,
start in a
Jolie.
straight line. Oh dear. How did I not? Okay. Yep.
Uh-oh, no, get away from me! No, I don't want you!
That's like the only interesting player interaction I've ever had.
I feel like I've barely interacted with anyone on this track.
Yeah, it's wide turns combined with a whole lot of yeah, those trap spots are bad, dude. And I think everyone's overshooting the final turn in that sequence and ending up in the off-road.
Oh, that's some checkpoint fuckery.
Yeah.
Someone like
Oh yeah,
Genji's
I'm flashing all
Jaws
over the
aimed for
place.
Porter and not me for some reason.
Yeah, waypoints are kind of fucked.
Yeah, I went from 5th to 10th to 5th to 10th on the last couple of turns. Those might need a little more. Alright, get your shit saved. One more time around. Yeah, so I think a lot of my intuitive, like, guesses about this turned out to be right. There's a lot of dead air in some of the maps.
You don't
in
need
this
to.
cup.
You don't need to wait for anyone to save. I was just making a point that one time. I don't think I need to save anything else.
I mean, I got a 20-second timer anyway.
Oh, we're doing a second one, I forgot.
Yeah.
Hello.
We did 2 runs of each one.
There goes my free fucking rocket start.
I still can't rocket start. I'm so bad at this game.
Same.
Wow, nice shot.
That's the one thing I can get down and then nothing else.
I can rocket start every time and then lose. Ooh, that's a...
Yes, actually.
See, getting detonated
That is
doesn't
me.
really
Dude,
matter,
what
though.
the-
You keep most of your momentum.
I had a blue spring jump me over the boost pad for no reason? What?
Oh yeah, checkpoints in that area are fucking nightmarish. I was in 12th for a bit. I'm in 2nd. Now it's time for me to do some genuinely evil nonsense.
Dude! Getting a rocket shoes and taking both of the black off-road is nightmarish. Holy, why is that so hard to do?
It's okay to murder people.
You murdered yourself! I was there with you!
I know.
You right.
Getting rocket sneakers during the green pads is green teleport.
You can't do anything. You're already going like Mach speed.
There's like nothing interesting to do here. It's a neat
All
set
I'm-
piece, but needs like an alternate route or something.
Yeah, I appreciate this track for its like uniqueness, if nothing else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Shinji, please.
There's a lot of stuff
You
that I
are
haven't seen done
fucking
anywhere else.
Shinji!
Just need to cut down on the dead air, really.
Barkley, you just gotta move out of the way.
You literally went off the map like 10 times just to fucking smack my ass. What the
Barkley,
fuck?
some of
Banana
Dr. Robotnik's
mastermind.
death traps are inescapable. You will need to reset the console to avoid them.
Dr. Robotnik stole your answer.
You could just feel the audible carrot face as you said that.
Alright, Heaven
God, I really-
Pass.
Now this is the one track I had the most trouble with visualizing how this is gonna work.
Even drifting prematurely,
that first
you
turn
hit
is
that.
terrible. I got fucking
Yeah.
bumped by everybody.
Oh, and yep, I guess any item hit there is probably instant death.
Ooh.
Not
Some
someone.
people responding.
I can't decide whether I think that turn is cool or
Yeah, those
extremely
red
jank.
springs really are invisible. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Suffering?
Suffering's fun.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
Jartcast. We also do philosophy now.
Oh god damn it, Runa.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Me too.
Okay, Tim Allen.
Okay, yeah, that shortcut's awful at Shrink. Holy fuck. I have rocket
It's
sneakers
Tool
and I
Time
just-
featuring Porter of Games.
Please tell me that didn't sound as good as it made
Yeah,
it
it
sound.
sounded pretty good.
Oh god damn it.
You've discovered your talent, Porter.
Dude, look at Shinji go.
Great.
I'm
I
big
can't
now.
believe
Remember your talent to be Tim Allen.
Great. I guess I'm just
Try not to
Tim
hit
Allen.
you. Oh my god! Okay.
I'm gonna do something
Okay,
evil.
Porter Tim Allen of games.
I'm pretty sure this is
God,
unavoidable if it doesn't get punted.
Yeah, okay. These springs actually fix it.
Yeah, these are a lot of boost pads. Holy fuck.
Like, I mean, my problem with the springs is mostly the fact that, like, they happen so fast, and they're so kind of spread out.
You have
that
no
taking
time
them
to see them.
Yeah, the taking them
Yeah,
effectively is, like, really difficult.
I think there should be a 4-lapper. 5
Yeah.
feels a bit too
Yeah,
long.
four laps are definitely enough.
This is the get hit by item and die zone.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots. Basically, every single turn is if you
Ow.
interact with another player's item, you are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm this far back. Look at me on the minimap. Oh shit, help me.
Oh, Shinji!
I'm sorry! That was funny!
Dude, you guys went so far back. How many checkpoints are on this map? You went like a fourth of the track back.
Okay, I have something of a visual nitpick. Well, not really like a nitpick, but like, if you I kind of feel like the bushes and the flowers can like obscure the like the outer edges of the road, like the
I said that.
Did you?
Yeah,
plus I
I said
mentioned
that
before
the
pears are
border is
beating.
like unseeable with the bushes sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's definitely kind of an issue.
Alright, what's happening?
Because like it makes that one slope like
Yeah,
kind of difficult to judge where exactly it ends.
More
Time for more suffering.
That would be moderately more tolerable with
Okay,
red
Runa,
Oh
please,
my
for the
God.
love of God.
Delete this.
Okay.
Get spun out on that section and get slowly pushed to your inevitable demise, and then get warped all the way back. Banana.
Got him.
Okay.
miss hearts sometimes.
I mean, you just constantly be having it overwritten here. There's so many panels.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
sometimes
that's true.
you make that with Grow and sometimes you can't. I don't get it.
Yeah. Depends on how you take it.
Shit.
I've seen everyone die at the fucking Red Spring top.
Yeah, I'm not taking that. Oh, this is good. This is...
Yeah, the landmine items, we didn't mention
Yeah, the
those,
landmine.
but it bears repeating. They're fucking weird. Nice block.
It's kind of more risky to take them too, because like you run the risk of like going off course. Oh. How did that miss you, Ibuki? How did that miss?
Dude, I'm like just constantly in boost on this crap.
Yeah, I think a really like it's a habit that I see a lot from a lot of places where if somebody doesn't know how to connect this section, they'll just like add a boost pad to something that isn't particularly interesting layout wise and call it done. Oh my god.
More
it is a
sneakers for
five-flapper.
me. I feel like it's already overstayed its welcome. Right when I hit lap 5, I'm like, this is already overstayed its welcome. Let me out of here.
Damn, I wish I got Grow literally ever on this course.
Whoa! Okay, Grow is kind of powerful if you know how to use it. Holy shit.
You don't say.
Like, if you know how to
of the course is
maneuver.
you traveling at panel speed.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm drowning.
Wait a minute. This is a stupid
Whoa.
idea.
You're not. Wait.
No, okay, no, I can't make it. I can't make it.
You tried.
I was gonna see if you could like spring back onto the fountain. But no, it's not possible.
Alright.
I just noticed your nickname, Funny Idol, go
So
ara.
then...
It's true.
Ara ara.
It's what she do.
What did we do next?
The Night Forest one, I think.
Is that... Oh yeah.
Whatever that's
I
called.
didn't recognize that right away because it doesn't have a select feature.
Again, this map is going to be really good if it keeps going the way it's going.
Yeah, this is definitely the thing in the pack I'm most excited for.
Yeah. So much you can do with this. Oh!
It's a pretty chaotic spot though.
What the fuck just happened?
I got fucking slingshot.
Dude, I had a banana, I couldn't see it. What?
I threw that behind that impads.
Yeah, I didn't see, I just didn't see the banana. It was invisible for me.
This is still such a cool transition.
Yeah, the transition's really cool.
God, that cityscape though.
Alright, I'm getting
Yeah,
Orbeez
right?
in 9th, but that might just be because the pack is cool.
You know what you should do? You should take fucking Carib's spotlight textures. Put those in the distance.
Carib?
Cherub, whatever. I fucking look. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I know,
Bear. Care Bear, you right?
I just never heard anyone call it Carib.
Well, it's Charybdis, is it not?
Just as long as you don't go all the way to Karen.
Because like that's what the name is based on.
Spec me for 1 second.
Tail of Charybdis.
Right away?
I'm not sure how readable this drop-in elevation is. It doesn't really read like a drop-in elevation until it's like too late, and I'm kind of worried about it, but...
you wanna...
Just... Did you miss it?
Yes.
Because I can't... Shit, I can't actually backtrack.
Alright, shit, now I'm last. Well, no, not quite in last.
Uh-oh. But like, I like dropped down from there, and like... It's very not visible. Like, I guess I'd have to make like another lap around.
Right, Shenji was correct.
What?
Yeah.
I always just call them
The full name is...
Sort of like Scylla and Charybdis.
Oh.
Yeah, the full name is like Charybdis, but then the nickname is Chair.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Sure. I'm pretty sure that's
I've
how
like
it
heard
is.
of that
I'm gonna
before.
call
but
them
I should put
Cherubi.
the pieces together. not drop dash here.
But, yeah, if I can get to there again, I'll show what I mean better, I guess.
Well, for what it's worth, I do swap the two on the occasions.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it in time.
Gigantic red flashing 10 on my screen. Love it.
But yeah, I'll illustrate my point, I guess, on the next go around.
You have some excellent names tonight.
I do my best. Smiley face.
The enemy. Of course I missed my start. It's okay though, because somebody body slammed me.
Ow.
Okay.
Holy shit. Should have deployed like 2 weeks ago. Ooh, that transition is so blind.
You just fucking deposited that Orby right on top of my body.
Bruh.
Just
Bruh.
fucking
Oh my
spawned
god, this
there.
motherfucker's getting all the shoes. I saw you. Yeah, you gonna just run away with that, Griff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
I'm
actually,
Sonic,
can't
I have
stop
to
you.
run.
Yeah, you right.
Well, you're in a car.
I have to run.
It's
No, the car is like a, it's like a
foot
Flintstone car. You run to make it go fast.
Okay, so I guess are you specking me now?
I can be. Let's see.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, this particular spot.
yeah, this particular spot. I
Where
think
it
the item
totally
boxes
looks like the
obscure
path
the
might
drop.
Be, yeah.
Yeah, they really obscured the drop here, and I'm not really like sure that's a good idea. Cause like it caught me off guard my first time racing through it.
Yeah.
No, that's all. That's all.
Alright, now I'm in 12th, but I get to experience the adrenaline rush of misusing every single power item.
Thanks.
I gave up my front run for that. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
All for the name of science.
It really was, so yeah. Your efforts will not go in vain.
I think throughout the course, throughout the cup, there's basically a whole lot of really wide, really long-running turns. Like if there's a single
Gotcha,
thing
Pam.
that I'd describe as a pervasive issue, that'd be it. Trying to take those optimally is typically just super frustrating. Dead, by the way. Or not. Alright. From there, it was it a Zerbis?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yes, I believe.
Alright. Heart speed. Normal. So this should be on normal again.
Lower to gravity.
I am somewhat...
Why are you like
I wasn't
this?
thinking a lot about choke points when looking at this, because I was a little bit too focused on conveyance stuff. But Intuition tells me that there's a couple spots that might be pretty strong. Are we dead?
Someone's thinking.
Are we surviving?
Nope. That's
Goodbye.
Dead.
Bye.
Alright.
Thank
Do you
God,
still have
I
to
like
restart
four
your client before reconnecting after this shit?
Yep.
No, I just got back in. I got back in just fine. I didn't reset.
Oh, me too,
same.
actually.
Huh.
what? Did they fix?
I'm not sure. It might just be like random on whether or not it decides to work.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We're racing now.
Jesus Christ.
Should I let it rock?
We're gaming.
Or should
what do you
I
mean by
fucking next
that?
level and get people back in here?
Do you keep going?
Like, we're just halfway done now, so it's gonna be 1:30 until we can play again.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're calling that.
I don't know if any of you are watching Ibuki. Like, you should.
I'm just kind of messing around, so you can like reset whenever.
It's the part where I spec Gunla and watch him take the
He's
shots.
going into the stratosphere. There it goes.
Oh.
But anyone, you should save that replay. Something interesting happened there.
Saved.
Just remember to viewpoint him.
Also, we apparently missed Encore Toy Factory.
What did it look like?
I forgot
It's in
about
hell
it
now.
because I put it in Hell Maps.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Because I can't figure out what's causing the checkpoints to go fucky, and no one wants to try and look at it themselves, so I just put it in Hell Maps.
That was strategic. I hope you liked that, Porter.
That was a dick. What do you mean?
It can be both things.
Yeah, a strategical dick move.
I am being an asshole on purpose.
Today I will cause problems on purpose.
Ah, karma.
I keep thinking there's
I feel like it's better just to go as outside for those like turns instead of taking like the risky boost section.
I'm surprised that's not off-road what the sand pit earlier is.
Ow.
Oh fuck, where do I go? Oh fuck.
Oh.
Barely made it.
I really
Time to take
like
the risky path in first. This was a terrible idea!
See, murder's okay.
But I'm gonna take it again and I'm not gonna fuck up. Gunla. I made it! Gunla, I made it! I did it!
What the fuck?
Ah, get this shit out.
You saw that right, Griff?
I don't even know what happened to you. All I saw was an Orby hit you.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, that's called karma, dum-dum.
Luna, no.
What do you mean, Runa? No, they tried to attack a good friend. I did nothing. And then they
Look,
got
murder
punished.
is okay sometimes.
Murder is the case sometimes, yeah.
This is the least appropriate catchphrase for this show.
It's my catchphrase.
Murder responsibly, fellas.
Man, you play
Again,
one. You should know
Winners don't use
how
murder.
murder is okay. You play one step from Eden.
Oh yeah.
Murder's
Again,
totally
this is why
okay.
again, this is why we don't trust scholars.
Do I even play Scholar?
Wait. No. Wait. Hold on.
Astro. The other one.
Astro.
The other
God
other
damn
one.
it. The other one.
I mean, I played Summoner, so technically I'm a Scholar.
We really need to do a net game with this on hard, just to like get the experience of this on hard.
Well, we
Julie,
can do
what
that
are you
next.
doing?
I think it's worthwhile.
You
We'll take a look
distracted
at
me
Encore
really
Toy
hard.
Factory, but because there are no like mechanical changes, I think we can skip test games with those.
Yeah, no, I said don't do those.
Well, we gotta at least check Toy Factory since we didn't do that yet.
And I am curious, even though it sounds like you moved it into hell because you were just done with trying to deal with it, more than actually.
No, I
believing
like
that
the
it should
map.
be in
It's just
hell.
that I guess people don't like that the checkpoints are fucky, and I've literally looked at it 10 times over, and I can't see where the issue is, even though I know where it is.
Also, don't forget to turn hard speed back on.
Where's the signpost?
It disappeared into the nothing.
Look on the right
didn't
as
even
you get to the end of the level.
Ah.
It's a drill post.
Alright, cart speed hard. You know the map code for Toy Factory?
SG.
I don't think you changed cart speed.
SG.
Double check we're on cart speed.
We are on hard speed.
It did change.
Oh,
Christmas.
It
I
is
think.
very Christmassy.
The walls look like presents, like a present, a giant present. Like a wrapping.
Turn the other way.
Right, I forgot this map is like this.
Oh boy, now they're all red springs.
Now you can't see where the arrow is.
Oh!
Yeah, that's not exceptionally on front. What the fuck? Just RGB signal test bars?
Actually, hold on, Tyrone. I think I have one more request for the Barkley maps. We can do Eunice Hell and Mirror again.
That's not
There's
a
no way I'm
request,
gonna
that's a
get out
fucking-
of ending jartcast with that, is there?
What? Oh. Damn it.
Alright. Seaside says Shiverstar Factory from Kirby 64.
Oh.
Oh! What the
Well,
fuck?
are you talking about like the level before the factory with like the toy structures?
Yeah,
Because even with that, I honestly don't see it because like there's not a lot of red in that level. Like I remember more like light blues and oranges,
Yeah.
like pinks.
Get me the
I
fuck
remember
outta
the factory
here.
just
Oh
being
no,
fucking-
Barkley, why do you make courses like this?
I remember the factory just being a scary shit as a kid.
I mean that's the factory though. Like there's another level before it. That's like
Yeah, I know.
the mall.
It's the shopping mall.
I don't know if Seaside was going for the mall or the factory with this.
Or both.
Or both. Like I can't tell.
I think it's the mall.
Like I would normally think so too, but I might be wrong.
Very, very flashy.
Barkley, why do you make maps like this, Barkley?
Ceiling? That's crazy.
I'd have to take a look at the factory again because I remember like grays and yellows and like I think some blues. I don't remember a lot of reds aside from like the enemies, or no, not the enemies, like the background elements where there were like red springs that crush you and just kill you.
Alright, one more time, Barkley. Give me the code for Eunice Tell and let's get the fuck out of here.
Whoa,
FN.
hold up. There we go.
Oh my god.
Hit me with that shit.
FN.
Give me the good stuff.
Oh.
Apparently this palette was
Almighty.
literally using random.org.
You can't see the fence!
It's literally just invincible.
Oh god.
Fucking Ricardo is
Oh my
still
God, you see
so
the-
good, Barkley.
The intentional spin out at the end of this is still like the fucking funniest track element to me. It's basically like the closest thing you can do to directly placing a middle finger from Zone Builder.
Whoever gets invincibility wins.
This must look great on stream. The encoding must be having a great time. What a shot! My fucking word.
Goodbye.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh my god, I still have two left.
Wait, what's your line? Goodbye or Yeah!
Both.
I thought it was what you meant. I wanted to make sure.
I'm stupid.
Also-
I'm the dumbest
also-
motherfucker alive.
Oh,
That's my line.
No, that's my line.
I'm
Everyone's
flipping that
line.
screen.
All of
No, I mean seriously, literally dumber than everyone else here.
Come on.
What do you mean? We're all playing this together.
It's a fun video game.
Damn it.
Damn, you
Think
how
I'm
come you
having
stream
fun?
this
It
then out?
really is video game.
You're having artificial fun.
It's fun. It's fabricated.
You know, only I would know what that is. No, I didn't hit the boost! The boost with no brim!
The boost with no
And I
brim.
blow up on Encore Unistel and die.
It's only.
Thank you for coming. That was Jartcast. Just give a fucking round of applause to the people who bothered to stay up until fucking midnight, 1 a.m. to shitpost in net games with me. I hope all feedback was useful to creators. I'm so sorry we didn't get to everything. I'm pausing the game before the shit restarts. Good night.
Good.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.